All right, what's shaking, fam? How are you? Happy Monday, happy time zones. I hope all is well with you and yours, and I hope you enjoyed the hell out of your weekend, dude. We are now officially one day closer to Friday, and I couldn't be happier. Mondays, am I right? You know, it wasn't horrible, but just need the temps to drop, which they're supposed to do, so fingers crossed. How are all of you? Yo, DX, thanks for the Prime sub, man. Handsome Dan, 38 months, my guy. Thank you very much. Hope you had a great weekend, brother. Golly. Celis and Leon rolls added. Let's go. And for those of you asking, rolls where? Rolls right there. Our fantastic community Discord, man. So anybody and everybody is more than welcome to join. Philly! What's up, bro? Philbert, what's good, my guy? I hope everybody's doing great. What's a good word? Your Highness, how are you? Ness, what's good, buddy? How are you? Good to see you. Alex, good evening. I took the opportunity over the weekend to have some fun in the forest, and we now have Katra's Zypha is fully opened, I believe. Yeah, good to go. So we have to get Ferries and Agnez's, and then our current squad will be moving and shaking. Thank goodness. JC, what's good, man? How are you? Ready for maximum parental shenanigans? Yeah, right? Holy mackerel. Godzilla Minus was damn good, man. That was super good. Golly. And then again, like I said, I know I'm a normie. Thankfully, there was a dub that just came out, and it was like, you know, I don't know what is, you know, a good or bad dub. I mean, I guess like the only questionable dub, I guess I could say, that I am aware of is the OG Gundam, like the 3 Gundam movies that, so they truncated all of 79, and we had British Bright, which was, you know, come to find out that was a thing for sure. But you know, many of you probably know better than me. That was pretty scuffed. It was, but hey man, it did the trick. It did its job, thankfully. Gonna get the unlock all oriented achievements so early. Let's go, man. I got over 20,000 episodes logged on MAL. Most dubs are just as good as subs, in your opinion? Yeah, for me, man, like, it's just it's not that I don't like appreciate the phenomenal Japanese voice acting. It's more it's like my brain, I can't focus on reading subtitles while I'm trying to focus like what's going on, like video wise, visually, you know what I mean? Just my brain can't do it. I just can't do it. I need to be able to see the picture and audibly hear like what's going on. Neo's just old. Yeah, Dan, you're not wrong. But like, that's also a thing too. Like, what limited or like what little bit of anime I did watch growing up was all dubbed anyways, you know what I mean? So it's not like I get home from school, whatever grade it was, and we're watching Toonami or, you know, whatever it was. You know, it was like Reboot, DBZ, and I'm sure I saw some Gundam Wing in there, but it was all dubbed, you know what I mean? So as I got older, it was like, but there's sub, and I'm like, whoa. I'm like, what's, like, I can't do that, man. I can read subs, I just don't like to. Like, to each their own, man. Like, for real, I get it. Just for me, it's a brain thing. My poor brain can't do it. Pod, what's up, buddy? How are you? So yeah, we're gonna see what Maxim's up to in all his shenanigans.
Here goes.
Perhaps. So good. We're gonna.
Tree. I think that's it.
Oh, all right, just
Finally.
like that.
Took us long enough.
Yeah. Dog, I'm telling you, this was probably the most gratifying, like, grind spot. You know, like, the desert was awesome. I had high hopes, but the concentration of mobs was just too spread out. Like, you couldn't get more than, like, 3, if you were lucky, 4 or 5 mobs to aggro. Here, man, you're like these packs right here, like directly north of us after that break. Dude, there's like 10 mobs there. You know what I mean? And you can get like, that's a toad right there in the middle in that break. Like, so you get that toad plus Mondo spiders and some other small spiders, and like, it's like 10, 11 mobs, something like that, right around there. And you could just stack Sepith, and it was a good time. I really did enjoy this quite a bit. And I got my my Wombo combo achievement. I had heard of it. I heard that this was a good spot for it, and I was determined to get it, so I did. 4.3. Felt good. It's a lot more than I thought. Really was. I was sad once I couldn't get to this location after this. It's a bummer. Just walk down the hallway, killing things with crafts, teleport to spot. Yeah, man. Like, that's all it was, Phil. It's exactly what it was. It was great. My husband is that way. He won't watch subbed at all because he says it's too distracting, and, well, I understand Japanese, so I prefer subbed since I don't have to read them and I can avoid the changes some localizers. Like, yeah, dude, you know what? Like, Lady Artemisia, like, I get it, man. Maybe I would feel differently if I could speak and or understand, you know, another foreign language, but, you know, I grew up in a small town, and like, we just did, I don't know, like, I wasn't really privy to subtitles. I went to my Suncoast video and I always saw the anime section, but like the first anime I ever watched was Ninja Scroll, and I still have that, the original DVD. Ninja Scroll was dope, but that was dubbed for me as well. And then after that, somebody was like, hey, you ought to check out this movie, Akira. I was like, oh, okay. And I watched that and I was like, whoa. It's like, that was really something. That was quite the mind explosion. Place stays open basically the whole time you're in Edith, as long as you can come back to the park. Bingo. Ninja Scroll was a first for a lot of people, apparently. That's cool, man. I feel good to know that. But yeah, I think I watched it at a buddy's house, and then yeah, I was at the mall, we're at Suncoast Video, and yeah, I saw it there, and of course I scooped it, and then somebody, like I said, somebody was like, check out Akira, and I was like, all right. Yo, Gall, coming from a 38-year-old normie, Akira's friggin' awesome, dude. Super good. The only time I make an exception is when I watch someone stream, because extremely few streamers would play sub games. All right. Now, like the Yakuza series is a good example. That's outside of Like a Dragon, maybe, like that's all subbed, right? There's not like an English dub for that. John, what's up, dude? My friend referenced it this week, actually. Might be a sign. Do it up, dog, if you want. I'll mail it across the world to you. You can borrow it. Only 38? I know, man. I just entered my 39th year in July. Pretty crazy. The old PS2 games had dubs, but the releases don't. Beatrice was good, dude. First anime was technically the Pokemon anime when I was like 9, but the anime I truly consider my first is Code Geass. Yeah, okay, so if we want to go like first, yeah, it was probably Pokemon, but I would say probably like my first, like, you know, I don't mean to sound condescending to like Pokemon, because I love Pokemon, but like my first like legit anime was Ninja Scroll, you know? 3 more days for you, Dan. Let's go, bro. Bad part is I don't know how to read the language. I only understand it when spoken. So I can't play Kai until the menus get English. Really? Damn. That's friggin' cool, though. You know, you might not be able to read the kanji, but like the fact that you can still understand it when it's spoken, that's rad. No dub for Yakuza. I think Yakuza 2 had a dub way back, but not anymore. Gotcha. 12-day countdown. Yeah, we got, let's see, I'm on vacay a week from Saturday. So yeah, we'll be off the 17th to the 24th. 17th, so we'll be off for a week. Relatively nervous. Walter hasn't really been acting himself lately. Hasn't been eating. It's got me real nervous. And A large part of me wants to hope that it's just like the heat. The heat has been unbearable. Any opportunity we get to like go hang out in Youngblood's room in the AC, like that's when we get it. But like throughout the day, you know, I keep all the shades drawn, everything's closed up, fan on him. But so I've been real uneasy. Yeah, that's where I'm at with that, man. I don't know, man. I just want him to be okay, you know? That's all I want. Had a, you know, man, I had a moment when I got home, because Mrs. Neo gets home before me. You know, because he didn't, like, usually every time, food in his bowl, he's up and at him, and it's time to eat. And this morning he got up, and this has happened. It's been more so since when he got his teeth cleaned, so there's a couple different factors that I'm like really hoping it is. Like when they put the breathing tube in, when they cleaned his teeth, like maybe they just kind of jacked up his throat a little bit or something like that. Or it is just the heat, or a combination of the two. But like he got up this morning and he just yacked, like, and it was just bile. And I hope it's just the heat. And so we're gonna get a break in the heat this week, thankfully. So I'm hoping, maybe, fingers crossed, it goes back to normal. So yeah, well, he's 8. He'll be 9 in October. Yeah, October 9th is his birthday. So he would be 9 in October. We had Bella till she was 10. You know, good run. But there's just like, there's these similarities that I see from when we lost Bella. It was, she puked, same thing, just some bile, foot of our bed. So this is while you know, Mrs. Neo was sleeping, Youngblood was just born. And so I took Bella out to the couch. I slept on the couch with her. She had gotten up. It was like 1, 2 in the morning, something like that, and she did the same thing, but only she just was like doing the thing like she was gonna chuck, and she just never did, man. And so I was like holding her, trying to like shake her, trying to get her to like whatever it was that was in her, like, get out, please, just like get out, like you're fine. And that was it, man. She dropped. I listened to her, you know, breathe her last breath, and it was heartbreaking, man. It sucked. Because then I had to wrap her up in her blanket, and I had to bring her to the emergency animal, you know, hospital and I'm sorry, I don't mean to get like all freaking grim and morose here, but it's just like I said with Walter, like I see these similarities with him, like just yakking up bile, and just in the back of my head, I'm hitting the fucking panic button, man. So I'm just super concerned. And then we're going to be going away for a week. Granted, we're only going to be an hour and a half away. We're going like northern New Hampshire, and our neighbors are going to be taking care of him and watching him. But if it's going to be another scorcher, then I'm taking Youngblood's AC out, putting it in the living room, so he'll have that. I just, you know, I'm all fucked up upstairs, dude. Just, I don't want anything to be wrong with him. You know, it sucks. He's family. Got him when he was 8 weeks, man. Like, he's family. Just want him to be okay, you know? All right. Sorry, didn't mean to like just go down the dark alleyway, but you know what I'm saying. It's Beatrice, thanks, man. Yeah, it's just it's tough, man. Man. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. So yeah, we'll be on vacay. I hope the fan isn't going to get picked up, but if it is what it is. It's freaking hot down here. What's new? Yeah, maybe a scotch. Who knows? All right, let's go. Speaking of family, let's go see what Maxim's got up his sleeve. Dirty little rascal. Chihuahua's 14. Holy smokes, dude. Scares at age 10. Yeah, thanks, Chung. I hope so too, dude. It's rough. I'm a big softie. You guys know that. The Millennial Tree, the largest tree in Dirk Memorial Park. Measuring at over 80 arge tall, it is believed to have stood for more than 1,000 years. There it is. That's the tree, I'm sure of it. Is the capsule buried under that stone then? So what? There's some monument for brain-dead lovebirds? How dare you? It is under that monument, but still. What's that sound? Get back, champ. Dude! Mega spider cryptid? It's got cranberries on his back? Ugh. What is that? A giant spider? La Grantula? One giant spider and 6 smaller ones. I suspect they'll be a force to be reckoned with. Van, Anya's. I have the Genesis right here. There's no need to hold back against it. Just wear it down some and leave the rest to me. Fine by me. Leave it to us. Bro, we're gonna get skipped in line? You kidding me? Bro, Reset, that's one of the things I worked on over the weekends too. Everybody's Sypha. And I have her SCL, or her the circle much larger.
I suggest we strike now.
I mean, I'm gonna try to. Shit, dude, I can't now. I don't even have an S-Craft, imagine. I'm gonna try to make it count.
This'll hurt. I'll dice you up.
I won't let this
Oh,
chance
darn,
go
and
by.
they're strong too, eh? Does it get even bigger when you boost? Let's find out. No, it does not. But it is pretty mondo, which is dope.
Going all in.
I mean, maybe I should just keep that. Yeah, they're gonna be weak to Fuego and Wind. More weak to Wind. All right.
I will address you all at once.
Why, yes, you will.
Let's party.
That's 2, 9, and 10.
Going all in.
Shoot for right here, I guess.
Activating drive.
Gooey bullet. Woo. Dude, how do you not counter that? For the love of all things unholy.
I suggest we strike now.
I mean, we're gonna try to. That's definitely.
Crush them all at once.
We're gonna try.
Mr. Wang,
Your move, Ketra.
No, I know what we need to do here. Yeah.
I suggest we strike now.
Laplace code.
Activate. Like how you are.
Good.
Ascent.
Whew. Hell yeah, dude.
Like how you
Holy hell. That was badass, man. Arc Feather's dope.
I won't let this chance slip by.
All right, so now we should be able to double up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ready? All right.
All at once.
Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go.
I shall end this.
Well, we can quad down. So now we can just do 4 in a row.
It's over.
Connect 4. Let's do it.
Radiant Seeker.
Hell yeah.
Here I go.
Really? See, like, even when I boosted, it didn't look like it got any bigger.
Make it count.
I'm gonna make it count as best I can.
I shall end this. It's over.
Oh, yeah, the double boost. Right. I just did a single, and I was like, nah, nothing.
Mr. Arclight.
Yeet. That's us.
Time for the main event.
Oh, dude, let's do some more. Holy smokes. I still think back to day one. They were like, nah, they kind of discourage S-Craft spamming this. Really?
Up to you.
I'm not seeing
I
it.
shall end this.
All right, let's do some more. It is just goddamn overkill.
It's over.
This could literally be the best and worst. I could just get delayed. like a mofo.
A chance.
Yeah.
Time for the main event.
All right, good. What was that like? Oh, CP gain is wonderful.
Fans alive. Ready.
6 in a row. All right, that felt pretty good. I dug it. I thought it felt really neat. Damn. Ah. Oh dear.
Don't screw with me.
Dude, I'm not gonna chill. Holy smokes. So yeah.
Suggest we strike now.
All right, I dig it. Let's lean with it, rock with it. Neato! Let's do this again.
Here goes.
Let's do more. Yeah.
Soar for me.
Oblong meow. Thanks very much for the follow, bud. Welcome to Britopia. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thanks for being here. Woo! Executioner setup on Aaron 2 felt really good.
I could do better.
Eek! How is it still moving? Get back behind us. Dan, are you ready? Yeah, I'm counting on you guys. Right, start the recording, Theo. I'll back you up however I can. Please be careful, Van. Oh, so we're doing it. Mare Bear! No? That was a perfect dodge. What in Adios' name is he doing? Why are all of you just standing here? There's no way he can take much more of this. We know that. Just shut up and watch. Mr. Arkwright will be just fine. We believe in him. Oh, Goddess above, please keep him safe. Now! This is it. Phase space expansion confirmed. And here we are. We're inside too? Oh, Maxim's not though. Save for Mr. Lugan, it would seem. Perhaps it's like the combat links used in the Empire, or an application of the SCLM system?
You call and I answer.
Mare Bear!
What's going on?
Mare! She finally shows up. She really is cute. A hologram? No, it's more like our collective unconscious is being hacked through spiritual resonance. Indeed, she appears to be an AI powerful enough to perform the vast calculations that we require. You've saved us from a lot of close calls in the past, but I guess this is our first chance to have a proper talk. Just what are you, Mare Bear? Why do you have a sense of self like this?
Will you stop calling me that? Besides, you know who I am. I'm your one-of-a-kind, fantabulous hollow mare, model MKESV-004. I'm being gracious enough to lend you a helping hand as a under the influence of the
Despair. That's all I can think of. Wait, what? There was nothing to stop us hearing what she said, but even then I just couldn't comprehend it. Indeed, I remember reading about this phenomenon in the reports from Crossbell and the Empire.
This is so annoying. What's this? Are you recording what's happening here?
That's right. We'd prefer to not have to go through this all this every time we want to see you. So we're hoping there was a way to recreate the process and better control the Grendel without deliberately exposing Van to danger.
I see. You humans do think of some fascinating ideas, even if your methods are a little primitive.
I just noticed too, like the little, it's like 1/4 inch jacks, something around there, or 3/4 inch jacks, whatever it is. Fighting words for a fun-sized pipsqueak.
You watch your mouth, redhead.
But please, this is no time for fighting. So, you can do it, right? Please, Miss Mare, we need your help.
Now we've tacked on this? Just be careful. Using it too much will cause...
Ah, dude, it wigs me out.
As long as you're mindful of that, go ahead and decipher the recreation process from your logs later.
Right, understood.
Well then, Van. Will you bear the nightmare, or not?
I will. I'll bear it. These fragile chains guide me to this realm, where I am now made manifest. I am both the nightmare and the beast that devours it!
Holy hell, dude. Dude, that just gave me a whole set of body chills. Dude, that is the best Grendel intro yet.
Stay back, please!
You did it!
That was so tight. Holy smokes, dude. Oh, and he's back to full health? That is some BS. Fine.
I suggest we strike now.
Blacklist code. Activate. Aaron. Make it count.
You know, it was wishful thinking. I feel like we had spammed it enough. It's fine.
Set, take over!
Activating drive.
Such a bitchin' song, man. Holy shit.
I suggest we strike now.
Make it count.
Balls in your court! Eat this!
Hell yeah. Stupid gooey bullet. Here, let's all get fast.
Here I go.
Such a banger, man. Goddamn.
Activating drive.
I won't lose.
I suggest we strike
Initializing
now.
drive.
Hell
Now
yeah.
return now.
Feels good.
Balls in your court! Eat this!
Woo! Yeah, dude, and we still get... maybe I just didn't notice that before. Still get to use Executioner on it, too. Bro, the over-the-top arts are just... over the top. Incredible.
I won't let this chance
So
slip
bitchin', man. Hell yeah, there we go. Feels good.
Make it count.
by. Accessing. Initialize. Mr. Wang. I won't let this chance slip by.
I believe you. You know what? I don't remember if I've seen... I think I've seen Pluto's Nova. Maybe I have. I don't know.
Activating drive.
Bro, can we get lucky with a death blow on the cryptid spider? The cranberry back? We'll find out.
Let's party!
I'll you please.
No escape! You're gone!
So gnarly, man.
Reset!
No, I have not seen this yet. Holy shit! That is so gnarly, man. Oh my god! So bitchin'. Well, now we'll finish him off, because if Aaron's got a crit... Let's go! Feels good. Bro. That is what's up. 1 U material for it, too. Ooh, Azure? Van, are you okay? Yeah, I'm exhausted, but I'm not hurting. Too much of a workout for those old bones, huh? Shut up. So, did it work? Yeah, it looks like I recorded everything just fine. We can work on analyzing it as soon as we get back. Just what are you? We'll keep quiet about your business, so we'd sure appreciate it if you keep quiet about ours. Anyway, there's nothing in the way now, so how about we get to your treasure hunting? Right. I'll get right on that. You do that, Chief. Get digging. Oh, your capris are all dirty? This isn't it. Not here either. Here it is. Found it. Oh, hey. It looks to have been made of corrosion-resistant alloy. There's Maxim's name, too. And P-O-L. But the one below it. Van sees it.
I finally found it. Wow. I look so young in this picture. There she is right with me. I could never forget her face.
Holy shit, man. That has to be... You gotta be kidding me.
What? What is it? Why are you all reacting like that?
What are the odds of this? But everything we've been told about the woman in question does match. Yeah, even down to Yumi's age.
Wait. You don't all happen to know Paulette, do you?
Chills, dude. Yes! Of course we do, you fucking numbskull!
Don't just go silent on me. Say something!
You're a douchebag. You cheated on that smoke show? And she was knocked up? Ah! Golly. No! And Yumes is so goddamn adorable, man. I hope he tries to step up. For real, though.
I'm all done, Grandpa.
Victor's gonna wring his fucking neck, though, that's for sure.
All done? Well, aren't you such a good girl, Yume?
Yume. So that's her name.
Come to think of it, your eyes are the same color as hers. Would have been better twist if she was someone else's kid.
No, it would not.
Aaron. I hope we did the right thing by telling him where she lives. I have my doubts too, but it's not as though she's married. And I'm not sure how we could have talked our way out of telling him after our reactions earlier. I can't believe the diva of the diner used to date this guy.
Well, sorry for not living up to your standards. I really do appreciate your help finding her, though. But where is Paulette? I don't recall seeing her earlier either.
Maybe buying extra stuff? Sounds about right at this time of day. Fio's helping her, but I'm sure she still needs to go out herself sometimes.
Oh, you'd be surprised just how much of a help that little one has been.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Paulette, How long have you been standing there?
I was just over at Brenda's store buying some extra seasonings. Oh.
Hey, it's, I don't really know what I'm doing.
Dude's going for it, huh?
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Ah!
Do we have ourselves a new customer? It's nice to meet you. I'm Paulette, an employee at this bistro.
No, wait, come on.
So, you must be a friend of Van's?
Bruh, no. Rest in peace. Her reaction comes as no surprise, of course. Maybe she's... No! What? No! Come on!
Yeah, you could say that. Sorry. It looks like I mistook you for someone else.
Bro, unless this is her just like... Nah, I don't remember you. Sorry.
I suppose I should get out of your hair now. I'll wire you your mirror as soon as I get a chance.
Like, she knows, she remembers, but doesn't want to, like, disrupt her life. Or, like, of the utmost importance, doesn't want to disrupt Yume's life. You know what I mean? Maybe. I don't know. Maxim! Sorry to burst your bubble when you're trying to play it cool, but you leaving your Lino here?
I can see you've had quite the busy day. It's almost time to close up shop for the day, but if you haven't eaten yet, you're welcome to come in for something.
Are you sure about that?
Of course. Monmar's doors are open to anyone and everyone. You're all welcome to come in too, of course. I'll go hop in the kitchen.
Dude, this has to be her just like, I'm not disrupting my daughter's life. You know, like, I'm not doing that to my daughter. Like, if one day she comes asking, maybe.
This food tastes so good. And yet strangely salty.
Paulette.
Huh? What is it?
Well, nothing, but...
Oh,
Hey. What you crying for, mister?
oh. He's in for a long ride, if that's anything to go by. There might be a light at the end of the tunnel for him, though. Even if he will have to keep proving his sincerity to earn it. True, but if he can, I'm sure everything will work out for the best. All right, then, that's another job well done. I bet he earns a boatload, so he better get ready to pay up. And you know, no matter how damn good a race car driver he is, I'm not so sure I want to accept him as Yume's dad. It doesn't hurt to be happy for people, Van. I might be with him here. I've only just met Paulette, but I can tell that she's a lovely woman who deserves only the best. All the regulars downstairs love her too. I've been in her debt for years myself. Still, I can't imagine it'll be easy for him to get back into her good graces, so I'll just sit back and watch smugly till he does. Okay, oh, smokes. What a fantastic quest, dude. Yeah, he should suffer a little for all he's done. He's really gonna have his work cut out for him if he wants the old man and the kid to welcome him into their lives too. I think you all need to be a little bit more forgiving of others. Changing the subject, however, we certainly had something interesting develop on another front, didn't we? Did we ever? Even if it feels like the number of questions that need answering has only increased. Well, we've had dinner and we still got plenty of time left before we need to call it a day. You mind getting to work, Katra? Not at all. This is our time to shine. Yeah, I think there should be enough data to narrow down the triggers for making Mare appear. If you'll give me a hand, I should be able to have the job done by tonight even. I would be delighted to. I have a wireless network set up already, so that should help. You've been getting yourselves all set up here while I wasn't looking, huh? I think that's a good thing. We can't rely on Ren for every little thing after all. Just don't expect me to work as fast as she does. I don't think I have that in me. The infamous Kitty is extraordinarily capable as a hacker. No ordinary operator could hope to compare. All of you might as well be using some kind of magic to me. As long as you're willing to do all the work, I'm not even going to think about it. Just leave the tech to the pros. So, you think you'll be able to turn into the Grendel without putting yourself in mortal danger? In theory, it should be possible. It looks like Agnes being in the vicinity with at least one Genesis is a mandatory condition, though. So far, you've constantly been putting yourself in serious danger just to transform and help us win. So I sincerely hope there's some way for you to transform without having to resort to that. And we should be conscious. And we should be conscious. Fuck English, bro! Of what Mare said about not relying on the Grendel too much. Just stop. I know. Conscientious? Conscientious. That's what it is. I just got it, didn't I? I haven't looked at chat yet. I'm sorry. As soon as we finish up. I'm sorry. We'll do all we can We'll do all that we can do to support you so that you don't have to. I won't let you always shoulder most of the burden yourself. I won't either. I'm going to keep getting stronger so I can help more. I don't actually care how much danger you have to put yourself in, but I'm not down to have you always steal our thunder. As the concierge assigned to support you, I have been opposed to you exposing yourself to unnecessary risk from the start. Listen here. I'm inclined to agree. After what Mare said, I think this is something you should absolutely only use against the strongest of opponents. Fine. The more people who come to work for me, the less I feel like I'm the one in charge. Do you have something else you'd like to say? Nope, not at all. Man, someone's whipped. Oh, by the way, we still don't have any idea why we couldn't understand some of what Mare was saying, right? Oh yeah, almost forgot about that.
I'm being gracious enough to lend you a helping hand as a under the influence of the... Just be careful. Using it too much will cause...
Sounds like my stomach before I go to coffee break at work in the morning when I'm hungry. We heard what she was saying. It was more like our brains couldn't process it or something. And that's how I would put it. It was almost as if we were listening to an audio recording and part of it was replaced by noise. Yeah, kind of creepy if we're being real here. It was like we came dangerously close to one of this world's many secrets. I'm sorry. Just forget I said something so silly. I've clearly read one too many books. I don't think it was silly at all. If anything, it sounds right. I think it's a possibility we ought to keep in mind. Yeah, for sure. Maybe a client?
Oh, I got through! Phew. I was worried I didn't have the right number.
That sounds like... Ashin?
晚上好. Good evening, guys.
What's up, dude?
It feels like I haven't talked to you in ages.
It's because it was a few chapters ago, so you're right. It's been a couple months. It's good to see you again, Ashin. It really is. What are you calling about? Decided to give up on Sao and go after this old fart instead? Of course not. You shut up, Aaron. I hope he hasn't been raising too much of a ruckus over an Edith, by the way, especially when it comes to women. About that. He does come home smelling like perfume sometimes. What can I say? I like getting to know people. Can we be serious for 5 minutes around here? Also, I'm 5 years younger than Sao, I'll have you know. It's like me. I'm like, dude, I'm only 38. I know I'm old, but whatever. I can't believe you know that off the top of your head. Also, sorry to ask, but I don't think we've met before. I assume she's connected to Heiyue in some manner? Oh, Aaron didn't mention you that you have... Aaron, you didn't mention that you have some new part-timers. I'm Ashin Liu. I am indeed part of one of the families of Heiyue. Wait, your new part-timers are a maid and a pretty boy? Arkwright Solutions never settles for average, does it? Our cast is a colorful one, yeah, so what's this about? Is Sao causing trouble again? I wouldn't say that. He's as busy as always. And actually, I didn't just call you on behalf of Heiyue today. This message is from several others too. Really now? What message? Well, Baba had the chance to talk to a few other important people with different affiliations the other day. And apparently the topic ended up shifting to you guys. And they agreed to do a little something special for you. You know, for all you've done for the people of Longport, Tharbad, and Basel. Consider it a special thank you gift from everyone. Hang on a minute. The important people you're talking about wouldn't happen to be...
I'm calling on behalf of Elzheim's Crown Prince Sharid, the Basel Institute of Sciences Professor Hamilton, the Kowloon Group's Fan Lu, and one other individual, whose name I will not disclose, to extend you an invitation.
Why won't you disclose the name?
They all want you to spend 2 nights at the 5-star Hekizanro Inn in the Eastward Hot Springs.
Oh, yes! Yes! Let's go! Now! I want to go! Now! No more phone call. Let's go.
Your tickets should arrive shortly.
Yes, bro. Evening special delivery. Look, I'm ready. Let's go. I'm ready. Right now. Let's go. Actually, I think we have one more for SPG, but I'm not positive. I don't remember. November 9th, 8:05 p.m. Yumes, I love you, kiddo. Good on you, Victor. Yeah, you better fucking scramble, prick. There's no way there isn't more to this than it seems. But it's true we've been real busy lately. Would be a good chance to get some R&R. Man, Long Lie sure brings back some memories.
Your mindset is very different from that of others.
Oh my gosh, dude, is that Motorcycle Van Damme guy that we saw?
It has long convinced you that there is no place for you in this world. And that is, from my perspective, proof positive that you still have so much to learn. For everything in this world is connected. I'm sure you will one day come to that realization yourself, with enough first-hand experience.
He always tried to pretend he was normal, but he was anything but. Wish I'd been able to avenge him, but that chance is long gone now. Oh shit, so maybe it's not Motorcycle Van Damme? Still, I suppose Long Lie wouldn't be a bad place to visit to pay my respects, since I can't get over to his grave. My crew could use a break about now, too. Anyway, I guess I'll go wander around for a while before turning in. We're gonna be away for 3 days, so I want to make sure everything's in order before we head out. Everything is 3 days. 1 setup, 2, 3, what the fuck? Like, that is tradition at this point. All right, let me catch up. I'm sorry, everybody. I was just 110% locked in. That was a phenomenal quest. Absolutely fantastic. I'm sure people have some opinions on the whole Paulette Maxim thing. I personally feel that it is 110% up to Paulette. That's where I'm going to leave it. It's up to Paulette if she's going to let him back in. You know what I mean? Because, like, it's Yumes, man.
Alrighty.
Lots of Maxim disc. Okay, so there was. All right, hey. It's nothing but love, dude. I get it. Ichi, what's up, my guy? Yo, Lucid, I'm sorry, bro. I missed that 15 minutes ago. I'm an asshole. I'm sorry. 32 months. I love you, bro. I'm sorry. Don't force it, and I'm good. Same. It's up to Paulette and Yumi? Well, respectfully, Pod, I would say it's up to Paulette as Yume's mom. You know what I mean? I don't feel like Yume's at the age where she could definitively be like, yeah, you're my, you know what I mean? I feel like that's a can of worms. But like, that's just me. Hey, teach, their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do feel like it was, like, sent me for a loop, too, clearly. Like, Paulette knows. But Paulette's not just gonna, like, immediately, like, open her doors up, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, disrupt their life. Obviously, Victor fucking knows. And I think that all has to do with Paulette not wanting to disrupt Yume's life. You know what I mean? It could be incredibly hard for a child. I can only imagine. I just dislike it. Makes me not wanna watch. I'm just tired of hearing negativity in this chat of NPCs or people. Like, fuck this guy. This guy needs to shove it. Hate this whenever they show up. I just dislike it. It makes me not want to watch. Like, look, Dan, you have an opinion just as much as everybody else does. And you're more than able to voice that opinion. And I don't know what else you want me to say. I'm not going to sit here and tell people that they can't voice their opinions, dude. Everybody's entitled to have an opinion, bro. And if people want to say fuck that guy, then they can say fuck that guy. Doesn't mean that you have to agree with it. And if you don't want to watch, then, like, I totally understand. Like, I get it. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry that it makes you feel that way, but, I legit screamed into my pillow when Paulette came out the door before going to the park. And, like, once they drove away and they focused on Paulette and Yumes, I was just like, holy smokes. It's like, this is really happening. Yeah. Victor's reaction, 100% understandable. Absolutely. And Dark, you got it. An opinion. 110%, for sure. I'm sorry, Dan. I've got that bit clipped too. Oh, okay. And Dan, like, in all honesty, man, if you've been feeling this way for a while, I don't know why you haven't, like, said so to me. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's been discussed in the spoiler chat, but I hate to hear that just because people are voicing their own opinions that you hate watching. You know what I mean? Makes me feel like shit. Wish you would have brought it to my attention sooner if it was really that bad, to the point where you don't like being here. Makes me feel very badly. So we're going to the Septian Church. Is it down?
How is it this late?
No, sorry, that's just somebody's house. I don't remember where the hell the church is. Damn, that's really gonna eat at me now. Not gonna lie. It's really gonna eat at me now to know that you've been this unhappy about it for however long, to the point where you don't even want to watch, like you don't even want to be here. It bums me out a great deal. And like, I have zero love lost towards you. It just makes me feel like shit, though, truth be told. And I'm not looking for, a pity stroke or anything like that. It makes me feel pretty bad. Not gonna lie. One of my friends, one of my mods, doesn't want to be here because people voice their opinions, and you don't like their opinions. So much so that you're just disgusted and don't want to watch. It's like, damn. Fuck. It bums me out big time. Alright, church. Dusk, what are we praying for?
The goddess of the sky is always...
Yo, JC, thank you very much for the sub, dude. For the gifted sub. Rufus, a man I hated, came back from the depths and became someone great. I won't ever write someone off. Yo, let's bring it. Enjoy that sub, big dog. All right, so what are we throwing out here? I guess I didn't really think that one through when we made it like the channel redemption. You know what I mean? If you want, I can just volley up a prayer, but if you want, it's all you, dog. Pray for Walter? Oof. Dog, way to cut me deep. I'm already feeling vulnerable. Red Mage, what's good, dog? DC, what's good? If it wasn't fucking Salt, Weissman would be irredeemable. True. All right. Here goes. Dear Adios. Please.
Well,
In all seriousness, just help, like, my dog not be hurting. Thanks. Okay. It is what it is, man. I understand people's opinions, but sometimes they need to be civil about them in here. Is that what you meant to say? He's not... I don't know, Dark. I think something's up with him.
Well...
I mean, in my opinion, Dan, I haven't seen people, like, going at each other. It doesn't seem like it's been so toxic to the point where I would have to, like, interject and, like, ban or time out people, or you or any of the other mods would have to, like, ban or time out people. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem like it's that bad. Unless it's just going over my head.
Well...
Yeah, nobody was going for the jugular in here earlier, not that I saw anyway. Yeah, and, like, I'm sorry, maybe I can go back and look at the chat transcript afterwards, but I feel like usually if anything really comes to a head like that, like, we take care of it. But again, man, like, people have opinions on characters in a video game, and if they don't like them, then, like, they don't like them. I haven't seen a single person be like, you're a fucking idiot because you don't like this character that I like, so fuck you. Like, it's never been anything like that. I would stop it before it gets that bad, then I don't understand what the fucking issue is. Like, I truly just don't see the issue. If you think it needs to be more civil, like, it seems civil enough that you haven't had to step in. An example would be when George's name was simply said in a side quest and you and multiple people in chat immediately express pure hatred, or when Alfred Alvis show up without doing a single thing. It's because George sucks, bro. Like, look. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm not going to apologize for having an opinion, and I wouldn't expect anybody else to apologize for having their opinions either. You know? I don't know what else to say. Yeah, see, Pod gets it. Holy smokes. All right, let's keep going. I mean, everybody hates Melchior, so he's one of those bad guys so far that, like, he's real, like, he's a real good bad guy so far. Super good bad guy. Love to hate him, for sure. Oh, shoot, hang on. Bro, what? Why? Yeah, like, he's just sadistic, Phil. I dig him big time. Well, Van contacted Reset and returned to the office. Thank you for coming in, Mr. Arkride. I hate to impose like this, especially so late, but I sincerely appreciate it. Don't mention it. You said that you were testing some features in development for the simulator, right? Are you sure I'm the man you want for that? Sounds like it'd go way over my head. Certainly. As a matter of fact, there's something that only you can help me with. Could you please take your Zypha out for me? My Zypha? What do you want with that? The Hollow Core system gathers a wide variety of data through the Zypha, not just biological information. This time, I'd like to test location information based on shard replication functionality, too. Perhaps it'd be faster if I just show you. Are you ready to begin? I didn't really get all that, but sure. You just need me to connect to my Zypha, right? Grumpy, it's good, man. How are you? You just missed all sorts of great commotion. Great commotion. I don't know how else to describe it. Ooh, what a song. So, where is this? Cray Village? Correct. Our records indicate that this data set was generated 2 months ago. This reflects the village's state upon your accepting Miss Al-Fayed's request. Really now? So you use something like geographical data to make this copy of the village? Man, your tech just keeps throwing curveballs at me. Hell, even the villagers are going through their motions. It's like some kind of memory quartz. Due to the high information density in these settings, the fine details aren't perfectly accurate. Do pardon that. Wouldn't have even noticed if you didn't point it out. This was before you tagged along anyway. Indeed it was. I see now that this village is quite the homely place. Though we haven't implemented audio emulation quite yet, I can almost hear the ambiance of this village already. Yeah, backwater through and through, and all the beauty that comes with. That reminds me, the village is hosting their harvest festival soon. Bet they'll dress the place up nice and pretty for that. I see. I would be interested in participating myself someday. Now, let us advance to the next memory. Yeah, definitely gives me them Xenosaga vibes. Like the very start of Xenosaga 1. Like, oh wow, alright. These orange lanterns are gorgeous. They sure are. Looks like we're in Longport's eastern quarter now. When we came here a while back, we had to deal with Heiyue and Almada. Still enjoyed seeing this place again, though. Hard not to get wrapped in all its eastern charms. I know what you mean. The vermilion lights are quite beautiful, and the gorgeous night sky is enchanting. Not sure if I'd go that far, but yeah, the night view is pretty damn great. And so's the ocean view from the harbor, especially in the evening. Is it now? Then let me extract the evening data, or extract, excuse me. Heh, yet another curveball. You weren't exaggerating. The view from here is breathtaking. Sorry if it's a little much. Oh, it isn't at all. I could watch the gentle swaying of the waves for hours. In that case, why don't you come here in person sometime? There's a mountain of delicious food, and the Eastern Theater performances alone are worth the trip. They all sound lovely. I think I'll do that someday. I hate to put an end to this, but we have our test results now. I'll go ahead and end the simulation. Cosmos, do you hear me? Huh! Murder robot! We're back. Strictly speaking, we never left this room in the first place. How do you feel about this new functionality test? Good reminder of how crazy Shard Tech really is, that's for sure. Honestly, I'm even more excited to see this fully realized than I am the combat simulation portion. I agree with you. Thankfully, we managed to record some excellent data. Things will hopefully continue to progress smoothly. But I gotta say, you looked pretty happy while we were doing that test. As embarrassed as I'd be to admit it, I can't claim otherwise. All I had until now were pictures and videos from other places. For a while, I thought they'd be all I'd have, and I was content just imagining them. But thanks to you, Mr. Arkwright, I now get to experience such places for myself. If I hadn't taken so long to join you, I might have even been able to see the places we just simulated. Honestly, I'm a little jealous of the others. You've been through a hell of a lot in your life, haven't you? Don't mean to pry, but it's the impression I got after what happened last trip. That would be a fair assessment, yes. Regardless of that, I owe a great debt of gratitude towards the Marduk Company and Mr. Thorndyke by extension. I wouldn't be here helping as your concierge if it weren't for them. I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunity. That, in and of itself, is a great privilege and more than enough for me to feel fulfilled and satisfied. Don't gotta be so humble. We're happy to have you here too, you know. And don't forget that we've got our trip to Long Lai coming up too. I know it's all kind of last minute, not exactly meant for us, so we might not really have all that much time to relax. But I still hope you get to enjoy yourself while we're there. You deserve it just as much as anyone else. Thank you, Mr. Arkwright. Just the opportunity to join you all is exhilarating. Whether it's the local cuisine, the beautiful vistas, or the relaxing hot springs, I'm looking forward to it all. With the simulator test concluded, Van left the room. After that, he resumed his nighttime patrol.
I almost forgot I was on the clock for a moment there.
Shazam. Mercedes basically Cosmos just needs to summon double Gats. I'm ready. Or just turn her, like, one gun into a massive space 50 cal. Very Gundam-esque. For sure. Now thinking back on it. Nah, dog, no chance. Or open her abs and shoot a bunch of lasers. Give me that one. I'll take that. I'll take belly lasers for 500, Alex. For sure. Please and thank you. Van got in his pickup truck and drove to the bookstore located in the Tyrell district. Dasani's is pretty nice. Dasani has a very nice one. It's all good. Does he, like, finally cut us some slack for being Spriggans? I feel like half the reason I want Xenoblade Chronicles to tie into Xenosaga is just for Cosmos to be in it. Just make Xenoblade Chronicles... Well, yeah, just make Cosmos canon to Xenoblade Chronicles 2, right? You get some background info on him? Right on. Van helps him get a Tickle Me Elmo. Oh, for real? That is pretty good, then. Long Lie's such a popular tourist attraction. You gotta figure the local sweets change up over time. Way I see it, I'd be shirking my professional duties as a Spriggan if I didn't take the time to study up on them beforehand. Now to just find where they keep the tour guides here. Huh? Is that Anya's over there? Oh, hi Van. Fancy seeing you here. Are you doing your rounds across the city? You seem to do that a lot at night. Nah, not this time. I just came here to shop for some books, that's all. What brings you here? I figured you'd want to get back to your dorm after we were all finished up talking. I just remembered a reference book that one of my teachers recommended to me the other day. I decided I might as well pick it up on my way back before I forgot. Gotcha. That's some dedication if you're talking, if you're going out of your way to pick up that kind of extracurricular material. I don't know if I'd say that I'm that dedicated this time. Otherwise, I wouldn't have found myself over here looking for guidebooks on Longlai. Oh, but if you're here, does that mean you're looking for information on the kinds of sweets they have in Longlai? You know me too well at this point. Well, since we're both here, might as well see what they got. Once Van and Agnes found the books that they were looking for, they made their purchases and departed the store. The subway's probably running less frequently at this time of the day, aren't they? I'd say so. At this hour, they probably... Oh, no! Looks like they're having some sort of problem with the train cars. Yeah, I read that earlier. I'm sure they'll be up and running again soon. Maybe. It says that they don't have an estimate for how long the inspection is going to take. I guess I'll either have to wait it out at the cafe or just walk home instead. You don't have to go to all that trouble. I can just give you a ride back in my truck. Beats how long it takes to go on foot. I'm sure your dorm's got a curfew in place, right? You don't mind? That would definitely help me a lot. Thanks, Van. You're a lifesaver. I love this song, man. So just... I feel the way about this song, kind of, sort of already. The way I feel about that beaten crossbell. I can't remember the name of the song, but every time I hear it, dude, it just like guts me. It's so good. What's up? Nothing much. This is my first time alone in the car with Van. Now I'm getting nervous. I've got to stay composed. Well, that's good, I guess. The streetlights are so pretty. I see this place all the time, but it somehow looks so different from inside a car. Right? It's part of the charm of a city at night, especially when there are barely any cars on the expressway. It rules. But coasting through nature during the daytime ain't so bad either. My dad said something like that a long time ago, actually. Huh? Really? What's your old man's verdict on cars? Well, he doesn't love them quite as much as you do, and he used to really like going on drives. Excuse me. He's always been so busy with work, he couldn't find much time to be at home. But back then, once he was off, he would take me and my mother to all kinds of places. I treasure those memories. They're irreplaceable to me. Sounds like he's a real family man. Unlike a certain Z1 racer obsessed with the nightlife. Well, Maxim regrets his actions, so I don't want to be too hard on him. Besides, my mother was very careful to make sure I never felt lonely. She would visit bookstores all across the city with me, looking for books that I would like. And we'd try new recipes together to surprise him when he came home late. I really thought those peaceful days would continue forever. But when she passed away, it felt like everything changed. People, places, who we are, it all changes as time goes by. But even then, you find yourself concerned with who your old man is and where he stands, huh? Of course I do. I just don't know what he's thinking about anymore. And I don't know what I can do for him as his daughter. He just feels so far away right now. I get that it's not my place to comment on someone else's family problems, but no matter how far away he might feel to you now, you still love him, right? So latch onto that feeling and face him head on. The nice thing about family is that you can afford to push boundaries if you want to figure out what's going on in their head. So it's fine to be a little selfish then? More than fine. That you're here with me as a part-timer means you're already being a little selfish, and I mean that in the best way. So just keep doing what you're doing and pushing and pushing. Next thing you know, you'll have your old man by the collar. I think I'll skip the violence if that's all right with you. But thank you. I'm feeling a little more brave about this whole thing. Even if I don't know what the right answer is, I can't afford to wallow in negativity. And sorry for talking about my family nonstop. Actually, what about, never mind. You don't gotta walk in eggshells around me. It's just, I don't have any stories that'd make for a fun time. I see. And look at that, we've hit Auber. Make sure you don't forget anything. Oh wow, time really flew by, didn't it? Was hoping for some Van backstory action. That's all I was hoping for. Right here then? Yes, the dorms are close by, so this should be a good spot. I'm not really sure if I can put this to words, but Arkwright Solutions means the world to me now. You're just as important to me as my family. And I don't think I'm the only one who feels that way either. I'm sorry, maybe now's not the time for that. But anyways, thank you for seeing me this far. I look forward to the trip. Sure, see you later. That sure caught me off guard. I appreciate the thought. I just wish she wouldn't waste it on someone like me. After that, Van spent part of the night driving before resuming his patrol. Sorry, words. They're tough.
Oh, you're so mean, Van.
What? That was a great interaction. What do you mean he's mean? Hey, there we go. The Ultimate Spriggan SLCM. Chain effect plus 5%. Bingo. He doesn't say anything either. Kind of strange. The game is pretty good at doing that, I will say. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, so we must have other... Yeah, so we got the bulletin board and Bermati.
Let's see what we've got.
My name is Sayla. I'm part of a 2-girl idol group called With You. Tonight, we're scheduled to hold a street performance in the Tyrell district, but my partner, Lulua, has gone missing. Could you help me search for her? I'll be waiting at a table near Brothers Music Shop. Well, might as well get this over with. Let's go chat with our client after we wrap up here. By we, do you mean just you, Van? And then, yeah, so hang on.
Well,
So then is Bermati just another... He's not a 4 SPG. Oh, because the music shop is... Yeah, in the Tyrell district. No, oh yeah. Oh wait, so is this going to advance? Oh. Will that advance the story? Now I'm curious. Because usually that's what happens. Patrolling Edith is your main job right now. The game won't let you go there till you do the other red. Okay. Gotcha.
Taking off now.
Hey, Paulette, you guys closing up shop for the day? I got 3 notes for you, all in the Backlight District. Let's go. Blacklight District, sorry. We had a really good day today. Lots of customers. But if you want anything, just let me know. We'll still be open for a bit longer. Right, I'll let you know. He wants to ask. No need to say anything, Van. It's okay. Thanks for looking out for me and Yume. I really appreciate it. It caught me off guard seeing him, but I don't regret it. I'm glad we got to sit down and talk. All right, if you're sure. If he starts giving you trouble, you let me know and I'll beat the shit out of him. But it doesn't look like he'll be a nuisance, otherwise I'd beat the shit out of him. I think anyway. Not from how he was acting at least, so maybe I don't gotta worry after all. Thank you, but I don't think you do. He's making sure to put my and Yume's feelings first. Not to pry, but do she and your old man know anything? No, not yet. I plan to talk to them soon. But it won't be an easy conversation to have with either of them, especially Yume. I'm a little worried about her. Gotcha. She might be too young for that kind of talk. And that's what I'm thinking too. I might speak with my dad about it first, but I don't know how to approach it yet. I might have an idea. Well, if you two are up for it. He's gonna be like, so, Victor, usually what happens, sometimes when a man and a woman love each other, they want to be closer to each other. It's like, Van, shut up. Well, I've said what I think needs to be said. The rest is up to her. Back to patrolling I go. Okay. So, well then, let's Blacklight District it first.
Taking off now.
Yeet. Lay it on me, Phil.
I don't think I've seen you before.
You have. First one is Mr. Jason Mask selling weapons right ahead. Oh, okay. Not her. No. Yeah. Oh, there he is right there. Okay. Well, the bracers are here, huh? So, am I talking to the bracers? Oh, Mr. Oh, sorry, I'm just an idiot. Never mind. I read that totally wrong. I thought his name was Jason Mask. I'm a buffoon, bro. I had some business to negotiate with an old friend today, and mercy, she really likes to play hardball with me. I thought raising her daughter and moving a crossbell might have softened her up a little, but nope. The daughter of hers? Wouldn't you know it, she's in arms dealing business too, and darn tootin' she's... Oh, no shit! Ashley and Jingo, right? It's Jingo and it's Ashley, right? Did he just say that and I just totally glanced over it? God damn, that's great. Word is, she even has her own airship now. She really does take after her mother. I might have a real firecracker on my hands when she grows up. Yo, that's dope, dude. Amazing. I got that deal done in the end, but I'm telling you, they make for one scary duo. Whatever happened to throwing your old friend a bone? Chivalry's dead, I tell you. Oh well. Ren is around the corner, up in the bar. We fought. Oh, okay. Was it was it this way? I don't remember exactly. No, so it's not that way. Wait. No, that's a different bar. It's like up ahead. Yeah, up the steps. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Who's she chilling with? Back alley Dr. Isabel? Dude, where is back alley Dr. Glenn? Please and thank you. I hadn't considered that as a way to restore cranial nerve functions. Interesting. Very interesting. Thank you, Ren. That helped clear up the part of your thesis I had trouble parsing. That insight will come in mighty handy. Don't mention it. Just know that it's all still theory. It's up to you and your field to determine how practical it actually is. I'm definitely excited to see how my ideas pan out in the real world. At any rate, I'll be keeping a very close eye on those tests. By all means, I'm excited to put your theory to work. Do I even want to ask what harebrained schemes you're up to? And what's a kid like you doing down here at this hour, huh? I mean, for Van to know Ren as well as he does, for him to be like, what's a kid like you doing down here? He should just, like, automatically be like, she's fine. No biggie. Ah, if it isn't Edith's one and only Spriggan. Good evening, Van. Why so concerned? I have proper permission to leave the campus at night. Everything is above board, I assure you. She came down here in her school uniform, 0 fucks given. Facts. Straight facts. That's not what I meant, and you know it. So, you're still publishing papers, huh? Man, you're a real workaholic. You were doing that 5 years ago when we first met. So, you're the infamous Emil Chaton? Chaton, are you? The mysterious researcher who puts out papers at the speed of light. Emil Chaton. Maybe. Don't know. Medicine, economics, engineering, even literature and music theory. A polymath through and through. Your work has been very well regarded at various conferences. I hear you even managed to attain your doctorate while remaining anonymous. Chaton is French for kitten. Did, like, Your Highness? Did I come, like, even close? Like, was I even in the ballpark of pronouncing it correctly? Fingers crossed. Hate to, I butcher my own native language, let alone somebody else's, Got it right? Feels good. Gold star in the chart for a Monday night. Wow, you do know your stuff. Normally, I would deflect such scrutiny into my identity, but it seems as though the jig is up. My output isn't what it once was. I used to be a little haphazard in my youth, dabbling in anything and everything that came to mind. But now I'm so busy with the student council and my other commitments, I don't have the energy to publish as often as I used to. These days, I put out a paper, every 6 months or so. Because, publishing only 2 papers a year at 16 is so bog standard. I think that's a healthy pace to maintain. Your youth doesn't last forever. It wouldn't do to drown your teenage years in work. So wait a minute. Hang on 1 second.
Well,
I thought Ren was 18. Or is he just, like, referring to pumping out papers in the past? Is she only 16? She's 17 right now, referring to the past. Okay, cool. 17 here. Gotcha, okay. I was brain farting. Yeah, so he was just referring to the past. Yeah, JC, absolutely. Conscience, yes. And then old lady Magisa sitting to the left of them. Oh. Has it really been only a year since Crossbell broke off from Erebonia? How time flies when you get to my age. I had a number of brushes with the old CPD back when I lived there. They'll throw you in jail for just about anything over there. I didn't even do anything wrong this one time, and they still... Oh my god, it's a lady from the train! Holy shit, no way, dude! But if they think they got the last laugh, they've got another thing coming. One of these days, they'll pay the piper. No shit! So, like, the only thing here was... I don't know, maybe it's just the sprites that she's... I feel like she's depicted as being so much older. Oh, whoa, 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 hey. No, it's no blushy crushy for me, sorry. Crossbell's starting to get a little big for its britches now that it's independent. They've got consulates and everything now. But if the cops and the SSS think they've had the last laugh, oh, they've got another thing coming. Sooner or later, they'll pay the piper. Damn. That is the criminal, yeah! Killica stepped in and regulated, dog. That's great, man. Yeah, I feel like I remember her sprite, and I just thought she was like so much older, which, you know, granted, silver hair, she's fine. But I don't, maybe, like, again, maybe it's just the sprite that I just thought, huh. Thought she was a little bit older. So, Agnes tells me that you're going on something of a company retreat next week. I must say, it sounds like fun. Perhaps I'll stow away inside someone's truck and come along for the ride. You might still be pretty short, but not as much as when we first met. Don't think you'll fit in anybody's suitcase anymore. But honestly, you don't have to go to all that trouble. You're welcome to tag along if you'd like. We owe you big time for all your help in Basel. We got room for one more. You're in if you want it. That's sweet of you. Alas, I have plenty of obligations keeping me busy next week, so I'll have to pass. That said, I hope you and your lovely assistants all get some very well-earned rest, Agnes especially. She's been a real busy bee between your work and the student council. Make sure you treat her well, all right? Of course. I get I ain't the best influence, but I ain't a slave driver. Ren could stand to take her own advice, too. That girl never stops, but, well, she has her friends and family to help with that, I guess. No, stop. No blushy crushy. Thinking about it, we have known each other for quite some time, haven't we? I met our intrepid reporter friend around the same time, too. So 5 years ago, met a reporter. Grace? Would it be Grace? I mean, 5 years ago was, what, between Cold Steel 2 and 3? Oh, Dingo! Okay, sorry. I'm a dum-dum. My bad. I'm sorry. Should I not be dredging all of that back up? Yeah, I'd appreciate it if I'm being real with you. Those are rough times for her, to put it lightly. She was walking through Gehenna. Is this sub-event I missed or something? Dust, this is just NPC conversations. Ren just hanging out in the underbelly of the town alone, legend. Yeah, Red Mage, and she's just chilling in her friggin' school outfit, too. I mean, she's not alone, but... yeah, she's a 17-year-old, like, Aramis, like, school student, and nobody messes with her. Minerva! It's great to see you. I hope you have a wonderful night's sleep, buddy. Have a great Tuesday as well while you're at it. Dingo really is the GOAT, man. All right, so now let's go. Also, you know, if you don't remember the back alley doctor, we did some drug running for her back at the start of the game. I do remember her briefly. And I'm sure I probably said something in the effect of, like, where's back alley Dr. Glenn again? Probably because she can tell probably because they can tell she'll break them, excuse me. Got the aura going, you know. Oh, yeah. And I'm sure down here, they might know of her. You know, dude, this lady is just like, can I please smell your musk? Like, lady, back off. I'm not interested. Not interested.
Taking off now.
So now we'll go see Bermati. She's like, do you mind if I smell your underarms? Yeah, I do mind. Can you please, like, you know, personal space? Can I have some of that?
If it isn't Van.
So, what I'm trying to get at here isn't that... oh, she's hammered! Bro, I don't know if I can do a drunk Murray. So, what I'm trying to get at here isn't that, well, you know... come on, that's enough for one day, isn't it? Don't change the subject. Shush, Spriggan. Van? Hey, dude, don't let me keep you. I don't fancy third wheeling, so I'm about to leave you two to it. No, stay. Dingo's a jerk. He's left me behind. What do you want? Nothing. He's doing it again. So she's the loud kind of drunk. You know, if Dingo's being such a jerk, why not tell him yourself? You're mighty close to him right now. I sure did. I told him off real good. And what did he do? He just blew me up. He didn't listen to a thing I said. And here I just working so hard to follow in his footsteps. I just wanna. Oh, lasted longer than I expected. Yeah, she did. Sorry, that was an embarrassing way for you to find us. Nah, don't sweat it. Like I don't know you well enough at this point. Girl sure got some balls, though. Follows you all the way to Tharbad, gets kidnapped, and caps it off with a night of drunken complaints. It's like she's not even phased. That might be my fault. I probably shouldn't have been so soft on her after the fact. I did try to get it through to her that she needs to be more careful. Carefulness doesn't seem to have clocked in tonight from the look of it. Not at all. I'll have to try again some other time, and I definitely can't have her knowing where I'm going next time I travel. Losing a newbie like her shouldn't be that hard for you, right? But you sure it's worth it? Don't want to upset the cute little missy by pushing her away. She's got a thing for you. I've said it before, but we're from different publications. Rather than friends, we should be rivals. I don't think that really matters much. You'd probably be rivals even if you worked in the same place. But, rival or not, she looks up to you. That at least should mean something to you, yeah? I finally got a lead into one of the topics I've been pursuing. You know me, all my investigations are a gray area at best. The rest, pitch black. Of the worst kind, and you know that. I'd much rather she stay far, far away from that world. Maybe it's wrong of me to make that decision for her, but I don't want her to follow in my footsteps. She should walk a brighter, more honest path, relentlessly, without looking back. For someone who denies taking her under your wing, you sure are overprotective when it comes to her. Look who's talking. You and your growing office of assistants you'd stick your neck out for? He's like, got me. Hey, Van, if you... Nothing. You're going out on a trip with your assistants, right? Should be a good time. Take the time to enjoy yourselves. I will? That's the plan, at least. I swear, just as quick and creepy as Kitty used to be. How the hell do you know about that? That's for me to know. Oh, back off. Don't go getting too cushy with, Bingo. It's not fair. Not fair. Whatever, I'll buy you a souvenir. You don't get to complain if you don't like it. I trust you to pick something good. That was super good. We got Carmen Sandiego back over here too, imagine. Because it's the perfect line that I always remember, Dark. I always remember that line. It's tough to forget. It's really tough to forget. Yo, Pod, thanks, man. I tried to do my best Drunk Murray voice. It's fun, man. Oh, movies?
Let's do this.
Yeah, we gotta go to the movies tonight, right? Gloria.
Hello.
Hi. Wolves Requiem, Climber's Story, Golden Blood Director's Cut. We've already seen Golden Blood Director's Cut. We haven't, cut, not Clut, sorry. Climber's Story, I don't think we've seen it.
If you haven't
Wolves Requiem, hold on, let me just double check to make sure here. Yeah, Sober Curious, Peony Blade, Midnight Memories, Michigan Boots. That was something I didn't expect. Okay, so we haven't seen Climber's Story or Wolves Requiem. Isn't Wolves, I'm gonna do Wolves Requiem. Let's grab a seat. Okay, cool. Let's do it. High praise. Feels good. Ren's in the back. I saw her. How can you miss that? Hold on, let me get quenched here, and then I'll try to do my best movie voice too, because it's fun. I think the Golden Blonde one had Fee in the back, like, and I don't remember because I know we did it, but like, did you just see her sitting in the background? Did she come up and like meet us? They always show the NPC. Oh, okay. Hydrate we shall. Ron, a young officer of the law, is hot on the heels of a gang he once had ties to. While pursuing the case, he meets a girl named Michelle. She is freed from the clutches of the gang, but they saddled her with an insurmountable debt, with little hope of paying it off. Ron takes it upon himself to look after the girl, who begins to develop feelings for the young officer. Before she can act on it, however, the gang finds her and snatches her away once again. Fueled by the fires of rage, Ron rushes into their hideout and engages the gangsters in a gunfight. He emerges victorious by the skin of his teeth. He rescues Michelle from her captivity, and the two embrace each other at last, overjoyed to have made it out alive. And it was just that moment when one of the fallen gangsters lifted his quivering hand and pulled the trigger.
Michelle, hold on.
Ron, are you all right? You're not hurt, are you?
I'm fine. See? Not a single scratch on me.
That's Nina, right?
Thank goodness. I fulfilled my promise then.
This is what she got Actress of the Year for, right?
Remember it, right? You're always protecting everyone. So one day, I'll be the one who protects you.
Of course I remember. Save your strength, Michelle. Help will arrive at any moment. Hey, over here! I need a medic now!
Ron, your arms are so warm. When you hold me like this, my fear just melts away.
Damn, man. Oh, look who we have here. Oh, okay, cool. Should you really be wandering around town at this hour? Don't you have responsibilities back on campus? Oh, whatever are you talking about? I'm out on business, really. Yeah, this your idea of patrolling the city? Nah, I guess there's no harm in it. They're only doing these reruns at night anyway. Well, after it took the Leone d'Or in Tharbad, I couldn't afford not to see it, could I? I get why you made such a stir now. Nina Fenley's acting captured my attention the whole way through, especially while she lied in the arms of the man she loved, smiling till her final breath. You could feel the purity behind her feelings. She's a bewitching actress. It's hard to believe how much feminine charm she can muster despite us being nearly the same age. It's even crazier to think when you consider how subdued and wholesome she is in real life. Makes you wonder what sort of facade she'll end up putting on next. I know I'll be first in line to see for myself. Facade, that's a good choice of words. Her ability to so convincingly put on such different personas must be why she has a reputation for being a gifted actress. But at the same time, it makes it hard to get a sense of who she really is when the cameras aren't rolling. It's almost like her identity is completely invisible looking at her from the outside. You're not the only one who thinks that. Nina herself has definitely worried about that exact thing before. I've met her a couple of times, and at the very least, I don't get the vibe that she's a two-faced person or anything like that. But that's not what you're really saying here, is it? No, it's precisely because she's not any one person deep down that she can so capably mold herself however she likes. In some ways, that makes her a pretty formidable person, when she herself necessarily wants to be that way or not. Geniuses are all such fascinating people to analyze, wouldn't you agree? I think a ton of people would toss you in that exact same basket, you know? Van's conversation in the theater continued for a brief period. Soon enough, however, the two sides parted ways in the lobby. From there, Van got on with the rest of his evening. Hey, looks like they're selling commemorative brochures. Come on, Meow. All right, movies, good.
Off we go.
Off we go. That was super good. Old Nina Fenley. So it's not, wait, no, so it's not the board. Is this gonna be catching up with somebody? Oh, it's Maxim! Dude's gotta be shit-faced. Oh! Oh, shit, man! Oh, is that? How did, like, I don't know why I just immediately saw Maxim and I was like, oh! But no, there's Jin right there as well. And Dasani. Well, look what we have here. An inspector and a bracer shooting the shit over drinks. Man, if even you two can be friends, the capital's in good hands. I wouldn't exactly call us friends. The guild's not the CID, but they're far from our allies. At best, we're rivals. But given how much of our work overlaps, we often see each other out in the field. We respect each other as fellow public servants. Kind of reminds me of Duddles in the SSS to a degree. So, rivals we may be, but we can still share a drink or two, huh? You care to join us? Nah, I'm good. Gonna stretch my legs a bit more. Huh, fair enough. Drinking with old dogs like us isn't the most attractive offer, I guess. But, you know, I'm sure Elaine wouldn't mind having a drinking buddy after work. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. That reminds me, I heard you pitched in during that mess in Basel. Yeah, I heard from Alvis. Sounds like you made yourself pretty busy over there. Wasn't what I was there for, but yeah, I helped out where I could. How about next time you let us know when you're headed, where you're headed beforehand? That way we can clean up these messes you inevitably get into. Yes, because I'm totally the one causing them all. Right. But in case you'd like to know, most of next week will be Arc Ride free here in Edith. Me and the gang are taking a little vacation. Hey, not a bad idea. I bet you could use the break. Where you headed? Figured it'd be nice to get away from the hustle and bustle for a while, so we're headed out for to Longlai for a little hot spring trip. Longlai, huh? My wife and I went there for our honeymoon. Beautiful place. I'd love to take my daughter there someday, if I could ever get time off. Aw, work to the bone, huh? Yup, and whose fault is that, do you think? Ha! Well, you picked a good time to go there. The autumn leaves are just stunning in Longlai. Since you'll be down that way, say hi to everybody for me, will ya? Oh yeah, you're from around there, aren't you? Wait, okay. Could you not go guessing my background? Haha. Sorry. Just your fighting form was enough to tell. Enough of a tell. And hey, personal favor, if you don't mind, I'd appreciate it if you burn some incense for my old master while you're there. Sure. Read me like a book. Oh, this is muffled voice. It's gotta be Maxim. Taking a trip, huh? Man, I'd love to take one with that girls myself. Oh, back in the land of the living, are ya? Last we saw you, you plastered yourself to sleep. I figured I'd just drop you off at the precinct, but I couldn't stop laughing at your face, man. Ha! You two in cahoots, perhaps? No comment. Don't go lumping us together. Ouch! Why are you gonna give me a cold shoulder, man? A little trip really does sound nice. Okay, so go take one. You know, yourself. Well, no. What's the point of taking a trip alone? It's a perfect chance to kindle the flames of romance, you know? Right? How should I know? And you're really gonna push your luck and butter him up with some trip? She didn't just magically forget what happened. Look, we're moving on from that, okay? See, when we met last time, she said I could come by again sometime if I wanted to. And the kid, she said, "You're such a weirdo, mister. Hey, can you stop by again? I want to talk to you more." Yeah, of course she was nice to you. She's a freaking waitress. Yume's reaction said it all. You are a weirdo. I know I took on your request, but man, get your head out of your ass. Basic courtesy ain't affection. I know that. I'm just trying to make amends. I mean, sure, I'd love it if they could take me back into their lives, but I gotta take that first step myself. I want to make up for all the time we should have spent together. That's my new goal in life, putting a smile on their faces. Swell. Guess that was the wake-up call he needed. Guys learned he can't just treat life like it's one big game. Sounds like you two have had your share of run-ins before. Oh, didn't he bring his car here? Saw it parked outside. Of course he did. I'll lug him over to the precinct. He can sleep it off there. Oh, super good. Yo, Jeff, I'm sorry, man. Thank you very much for the raid. How are you, my guy? How goes it? Heart Trip, how are you, man? Valeris, thank you very much for the follow, bud. Welcome to Britopia. It's a pleasure to meet you. Welcome in. Blunt, what's good, man? How are you? Say it louder, Van. Courtesy isn't affection. It's true. It's very true. It's just because he feels guilty, so he's like, I just gotta be super duper nice, and it's gonna fix everything. Oh, he said raid and run? No, I understand, cause has he gotten to Intermission yet? I watched a little bit before Godzilla last night. He's where I stopped on Friday. Okay, cool. He's at the park right now. Oh, right on. Good, good. Good, 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 good. All right, so now we can. Hang on. Oh, right. Sorry. Still have to do that, don't I? Dawn, what's good, my guy? And Sayla is... Where the hell is she? Is she here? Oh, yeah, she is. No, she's not. I lied. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me look at the... Tyrell District. Okay, there we go. Oh, so I really have to go. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Maybe finish talking to these gen... Oh, okay. Sure do. Can do. Will do.
Gonna eat something?
It's our home after all, even if I've been gone a while. Please offer up a stick of incense for this unworthy disciple. If you wouldn't mind, Arkride. Long lie. I heard things can get a little sketchy there, being a border town and all, but it's supposed to be pretty safe otherwise. Don't you cause any trouble there. Seems like wherever you go, Gehenna seems to follow. Hopefully this time you keep your nose out of trouble. I'll try. Someday, I want to take a family trip, just the three of us. I want to show Paulette and Yume that I can be a good dad. Anything to put a smile on her face. Anything, I swear. Getting a real bad vibe from this. I feel like I should step in. Nah, don't do it. Yeah. Char! This is not Char Aznable. This is Char as novel. For those of you curious. He is the Red Comet. Char as novel. Okay, so Tyrell District, hold on. Before we do this, I gotta go hit the head and then we'll keep on rock and roll. So BRB, promise. Grumpy, that's even better. I don't know why I didn't think of that one too. Yeah, it's full frontal. Holy smokes. Just still such a great laughable name. But I just always default to that GIF. I just have it saved in my favorites on Discord. I've come here to laugh at you. It's so good. I feel like it just fits any moment. It fits any good moment. Like, ah, shit, I stubbed my toe on the coffee table. I've come here to laugh at you. Charges shows up to be an asshole to Amuro. Dude, it's a lover's quarrel. That's what that is. You know what I mean? Lover's quarrel. All right, so this is where I have to go. Like, this is the last spot, the last of the last. Amuro needed it at that point? Oh, for sure, dude. 100%. 150 chests plundered? Damn, bro. I gotta plunder more. Couple more plunders. Yeah, so this is literally... This is it. All right. Should I go talk to that idol about her friend now? I've got to do it soon, but it doesn't have to be right now. Once you start this 4 SPG, you will no longer be able to use your free time points. You'll also no longer be able to walk around the capital freely. Did I take a bath? I didn't. I feel, yeah. Maybe I will. Go tub it up.
Off we go.
Get some free CP while we're at it.
Stepping inside?
Sure am. I'm going to sit inside. I almost feel like we're cheating on the squad. Just come in here solo, though.
That's the stuff.
You know what I mean? Feel kind of bad. Feel kind of bad. Eh.
I feel good as new.
Also, now that I'm also not in it too, please, for those of you that have not met Jeff, seen Jeff, followed Jeff, I know many of you have, many of us have. Please check him out, drop him a follow. Big Trails fan. He's got a fantastic charity event coming up in September called Trails Timber. I don't remember the exact. It's a children's hospital. Can't remember the name of it. I'm very sorry. I know I am not doing a great job of plugging it, but you know, please check them out. It's going to be a great time. Thank you very much, Dark. Perfect.
Well.
My van has 100% evade. Golly. So now, and I don't remember, is counterattack its own stat? Yeah, it was St. Jude's last year. It's for a different one this year. It's not St. Jude's this year. You know what? I'll just. It's not visible. Okay. Here, I'll read it straight from the horse's mouth. Hang on. We gotta scroll up and we have to announcements. There it is. Scroll up a bit. Janeway Children's Hospital. There it is. Janeway's Children's Hospital. So, obviously, great dude, great friend, great cause, for sure. Oh, see, now that part I did not read. So, shame on me. And I know it's because of seizures. Like, that's something that he suffered from as a child. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm not miswording that. Dude. Hey, fan, can you a little bit higher? There we go. Hell yeah, Dark. Perfect. Okay, so now we're legit gonna go. All right, let me go see my client. You must be the idol that put in that request. Salo, right? Nice to meet you. Oh, wow, so the rumors really are true, huh? If you're here, does that mean you're willing to hear me out? Yeah, probably best not to just stand around talking like this, though. Why don't we grab a seat and take it from there? You mentioned that you were supposed to be putting on a street performance tonight, but it sounds like your partner didn't show up when she was supposed to? Yeah, that's right. Lulua did mention to me that she had work today, but she said that she would be done after sunset, so we planned to meet up here directly once she got off her job. It was getting later and later, and she was nowhere to be seen. Once an hour passed, I still hadn't heard from her. I decided to go to visit her place. Makes sense to me. Sounds like a pretty reasonable thing to do. When I got there, I knocked on the door but didn't get an answer. I have a key to her apartment and she lent me, so I used it to poke my head inside and found a note she left on the table. Reading that note left me so concerned, so that's when I contacted you so you could hopefully look for her. Makes sense. What was written on the note? There were only two things scribbled down on it. One was a name I didn't recognize, Clement. And then the other thing was part-time, 1,000 mira an hour. So what would that be? 10 bucks an hour? 1,000 mira is like it's like a little under 10 bucks. 1,000 mira per hour? That's what we charge as our base rate at my agency. That's pretty damn good for some side hustle. Some might say even too good. No, so what is that? A little under $100? Legit? I don't know. Practically screams something not on the up and up, if you ask me. You think so too, huh? I figured that was a distinct possibility. The name Clement. He's got himself involved in all kinds of stuff, doesn't he? Definitely a sign that Lulua is another victim of whatever he and his people are scheming. The thing about Lulua is she comes from the countryside. She's a really honest girl at heart and tends to take people at their word, for better or for worse. That's why I'm really worried about her. I'm scared that she might have gotten herself, or what she might have gotten herself into. I can understand why. At this point, you've given me everything I need to know. From what you've told me, this is definitely a job for a Spriggan. Seeing as it's so urgent and all, I'll go ahead and get to work immediately. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you're able to help me. Don't mention it. Tell me a little bit more about Lulua. Has she been acting strange in any particular way lately? Oh shit, my bad, dude. Right, Lucius, thank you very much for the raid, man. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Happy Monday, happy time zones, dude. Doing some Pokemon Unite. How was it, dude? Aaron, good morning. Happy time zones. Weapons around 2 to 5k, 1k an hour is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, from what Van says, I was just trying to, like, do the conversion. IRL. Real monies. Actually, yes, now that you ask, I've been seeing her spending time with an elderly woman who looks pretty well off. When I asked her about it, she said she was escorting her as part of some volunteer work she's doing. That was news to me. The fact that she was doing anything like that, it felt really strange to me. I mean, it's nice of her to want to help and all, but I know for a fact that she really shouldn't have the time to spare for that right now. That's because we're both trying to save up our money so that we can put on our dream concert. We're busy as it is just working on that. Which is probably where that 1,000 mira per hour comes in. She could be earning that much from that Clement person as compensation for helping. That was my hunch too. I don't know the name of the woman that Lulua's been looking after, or else I'd be more than happy to tell you. But she did say the other day that the woman bought her clothes at Jardine Boutique in the department store by the station. Does that help you at all? Oh yeah, that's a good jumping off point for me to start looking for. Once we're done talking, I'll make my way straight to the boutique and have a talk with whoever I find there. As for you, I think you should stay here for the time being. I know it's well past when you two were supposed to meet, but it's always possible that she could just be running late and still shows up. Right, that is true. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks again. Van hurried over to Jardine Boutique without delay to begin looking for Lulua. Welcome to Jardine, sir. How may I help you? Is it funny that Aryan Road fight in Cold Steel 3 took me only one try, but Viscount Arce and Aurelia fight took me 2 tries? I mean, the Radiant Drip Master and Aurelia are formidable foes for sure. Not to say Aryan Road isn't, but I mean, that was a 2v1. Like, that's... Man, imagine having seen Dripmaster and Mama LeGuin fight Aryan Road, like 2v1. That'd be some shit. Ooh. Wanted to ask you something, actually. Van introduced himself and asked the man if he had seen Lelua and a well-dressed woman in the shop recently. I suspect you're referring to Madame Daphne. She is one of our regulars. She actually happened to stop by a few days ago, accompanied by a younger woman. I had thought she was Madame Daphne's granddaughter, but I see I was mistaken. The two must have seemed fairly close for you to get that impression. Oh, they most certainly did. Guess you haven't seen them today? A correct assumption. I hear that Madame Daphne frequents the Erland store in the Sidon district as well as our own. Perhaps she may have visited there today instead. I heard she's on good terms with its manager, too. Erland over in the Sidon district? Got it. Thanks for the info. You're quite welcome, sir. Over to Sidon I go, then.
Yes, it's time for me to leave. Welcome to Erland, sir.
Hello.
We have full confidence in our products.
Just gonna look first, you know.
We await your next visit.
I believe it.
Can we talk?
Daphne and Lelua? Yes, they're regulars here. They dropped by earlier this afternoon right on time. Ha, bingo. You're aware of their relationship by chance? Sure, I just met Lelua recently. I heard she volunteers for this assisted living nonprofit in her spare time. She gets assigned to help out the elderly and disabled with stuff like shopping, that sort of thing. Daphne doesn't have any relatives, so Lelua is a big help for her. Gotcha. What I heard, though, is that this Daphne lady ain't exactly hurting for money. So why'd she look for a free helper instead of a maid or something? You know, Daphne isn't sure herself. I recall she said she wanted to pay Lelua directly, actually. Lelua's told me that she gets some payment from the agency anyway, though she's telling Daphne not to worry about it. That just really confuses me. She's a volunteer, but she gets paid for helping Daphne. It's an awfully roundabout way of doing things. It just seems like a bit of a contradiction, no? Kinda, yeah. So this ain't a case of the old lady getting swindled, at least. But yeah, something's weird here. There's gotta be some reason she's getting paid in that roundabout way. So, anyway, those two came by earlier, right? Any idea where they headed after that? I recall Lelua said something about showing Daphne the place where she works. I think she works at the concert hall in Riverside. The Riverside Concert Hall? That'd be the blue score then. Thanks much, I owe you one. I'll think nothing of it. Stop by again anytime, will you? Maybe we will. No, I know, I already shopped, my bad. The old Blue Canoe Concert Hall. There we go. The Blue Oyster Cult. Hey, is that... Ah! Where are you going, you little rascal?
That should get him off my tail. Wait, you?
Bro, Clark Kent shades ain't doing it. Bespectacled woman still. Just still makes me laugh. Like, come on, we know who it is. Hey, a heck of a coincidence running into you here, especially at this hour. Saw that article of yours on Buzz Raider, by the way. Let me guess, on the run from paparazzi right now? What if I am? To be clear, the article is... Don't worry, I can make a guess. You checking out talents and sports figures who've got ties to the Mafia, yeah? Can't say I blame you. The why of things aside, he has been going all around these shady spots for weird reasons. Wait, you've got detailed info on him? Look, I can't exactly spill too much, but I can tell you this. You can lay off the Red Comet. He's 100% clean, trust me. At least when it comes to what you're looking into.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So what was I even doing all this for?
I don't know. By the way, I've noticed it, and I just haven't really asked out loud. That design above her hoots on her chest, is that a tattoo, or is that just like a Some kind of design, like a sheer piece of fabric with a design on it. Think it's like a clothing mesh thingy. Okay, cool. Like lace. Gotcha. All right, all right. And I got chewed out by his mom and Grammy for it, too. Double down. Oh, got complaints about how you're handling your other job? Other job? I have no clue what you could possibly mean.
Van, what are you doing here? And who would this woman be?
Elaine? Woo! You're kidding! That's Elena Claire the Bracer! Come on! I swear it's just one thing after another. Anyway, I have to go, but don't you dare think you've beaten me. Bro, low-key, I think I like Judith better with her hair down. I'm a long hair kind of guy. Don't get me wrong. I like the ponytail up, you know, whatever. Messy ponytail, like whatever you want to call it. But I like the hair down. And that was Judith Lanster, right? The actress? Yeah, you know her. Sort of. We just met at an event before. Yeah, Dan, I'm with you. I dig both too, but I'm more of a hair down kind of guy. That's like, I believe in long-haired Mio supremacy from Xenoblade 3, for sure. 100. I imagine you'd be more familiar with her than I am. Heard you two got acquainted in Tharbad. Well enough to meet outside of work, too, it looks like. Come on, it ain't like that. Have a little faith in me. Oh, yeah? All right, then. So, what are you actually doing out here in Riverside at this hour? Searching for someone, actually. Someone got dragged into work in an underworld job without being aware of it. You're investigating an underworld job, too. Two? Are you up to the same thing? I am, yes. One of their scam victims made a request to the Bracers. I'm looking for a man named Clement right now. He's likely the go-between that hired the part-timers. Clement sure gets around a lot, huh? We're basically barking up the same tree then. Call it, let's team up. That we are. I came to Riverside because we had a report that Clement had been spotted here. Do you mind if I tag along with you? No. I would actually prefer it. Not at all. Might make things easier for all of us. Van filled Elaine in on the current state of his investigation. An idol named Lulua, huh? Definitely looks like she's an unwitting pawn of this scheme. Sure does. Which honestly puts her in a whole lot of trouble. Let's check out the concert hall. Bruh. I mean, I know she's just like tagging along. She deserves to be in that diamond up there. Right next to Van. Some alone time, though. That's nice. Absolutely. Ooh, you know what? Can I... Shit. No, of course I can't. I was gonna say, can we go to the baths? I want to go to the baths with Elaine, for sure.
Hey there.
Hi. Cheese dogs.
Can we talk?
Oh, Lulua? No, she wasn't on stage today. Hey, Natalie, got any idea where she is? A little, I guess. She's been thinking about her a lot as of late. I did happen to see her. It stuck out to me because she was talking with some older woman I've never seen before. That's a lead. Did you happen to overhear where they were what they were talking about? Kinda. Something about grabbing tea at the food stalls. I think I heard something about trying out the tacos. Tacos. Got it. Thank you for the information. I love tacos, dude. I love Mexican food, Spanish food. Dude, like Brazilian rice and beans. Used to work with an old Brazilian woman, and she was like, I bring you in some of my rice and beans. She goes, it'll be the best you've ever had. And I was like, all right, man. I was like, you know, I had this a Dominican buddy growing up, which I know it's not Brazil, but Spanish rice and beans. And his mom was just like, I make the best rice and beans. And I was like, all right, Okay. But, like, edge to the Brazilian rice and beans. It was, like, wowzers good. Tacos FTW. Can I talk to you, sir?
Can we talk?
Right. Just before dark when Lalua and the old lady stopped by the stall. I think they were meeting with some middle-aged man or something. He was waiting for him at the table. Kind of an odd group, if you ask me. A middle-aged man? Might be Clement. Notice anything else out of the ordinary? Can't say I did. Couldn't hear them all the way from here. They were talking for a good while before the man got real worked up. Looks like things got real heated, so they up and left. Went right across the river. Was wondering what came of them. Don't know anything else, sorry. That's plenty to go on. It is. Thank you for all the information. It sure is starting to stink. Agreed. I wasn't expecting someone likely to be Clement to actually crop up here. We need to follow their trail, and now. Agreed. Let's see if we got any other witnesses. I mean, it may not be tacos, but in the theme of tacos, I actually proposed to Mrs. Neo on National Margarita Day, which is February 22nd of every year. Now you know. National Margarita Day. Oh, what am I going to do? I can't believe this happened. Looks like something happened to her. This might be who we're looking for. Hey there, Granny. Got a sec? We'd like to speak to you if you have a moment. Van, pretending to be Elaine's assistant, inquired into Daphne and Lalua. Oh, for an A-rank bracer and her assistant to show up just when I need them most. This must be the goddess's guidance at hand. But you're right, yes, I'm Daphne. Thank you for confirming that. Heard Lalua was helping you as part of her volunteer work. Mind telling us what happened? Not at all. I do have something to share with you. About an hour ago, Lalua was taken away by a man called Clement. He straight up took her? Well, shit's getting urgent. To be clear, Clement was the man that introduced you to Lalua, yeah? That's right. Until today, I wouldn't have pegged him for anything less than a kind of trustworthy man. I came tonight because he wanted to discuss something with Lalua and me. That's when he started trying to sell me some kind of medical insurance. It all sounded splendid, but I'm not naive. I know when something's too good to be true. It probably is. Good on you for not falling for that old trick. I have some experience, since I do have a different insurance already. When I started asking for details, Clement couldn't answer me. Lalua must have caught on to my suspicions because she also started asking him questions. He didn't like that at all and started yelling at us, and then he dragged Lalua away. Yes, I tried to trace after them, but I lost sight of them right around here. These poor old hips just aren't what they used to be. I was afraid that if I contacted the police or the guild, they might suspect Lalua as well. I didn't know what to do. Okay, I think I've got the picture. Don't worry, the guild will do the best we can for Lalua's sake. Rest easy, you can leave the rest to us. Oh, thank you so much. Do you know where she might have been taken to? Ain't hard to take a guess if around here's where you lost sight of them. Must have gone into the Blacklight District. Undoubtedly. We need to head after her quick, but we shouldn't be too careless either. I'll be waiting by the entrance. Just tell me when you're ready. Got it. Should have proposed on Leap Day so you only had an anniversary every 4 years. Dog, are you kidding me? That's not how this works. We would have acknowledged that it was on a leap day, but if I came up lame dog, are you kidding me? Legit sleeping on the couch, for sure. Not because I fall asleep on the couch. I would be, let's say, encouraged to sleep on the couch. Yeah, it's definitely what would happen. At least I would have Walter next to me and be like, all right, well, you know, it counts for something. Wrapped up Intermission for New Game Plus Nightmare. Bingo. How we feeling? Still feeling good? Is it still hitting as hard as it did the first time around, Dan? We need to go save Lalua. Are you ready? Choosing this will cause the main story to advance. Your free time tonight will end once you begin the rescue mission. Skipping every cutscene? Alright, so you're just doing it for the get through it. Yeah, let's go put Clement in the trash. I'll contact Sayla, my client, to make a progress report. Finally felt the nightmare for a bit? Oof. It's been funny watching you play and catching all the references to stuff. It's gotta feel really good after the fact, because then you're like, there it is. Van contacted... What the fuck was that, man? I don't know. Filled her in on the situation. After she pleaded to come with them, they set off. Together, the three of them headed into the Blacklight District in pursuit of Lalua's kidnappers. And so... You stupid bitch! You just had to run your mouth, didn't you? All you had to do was sit quietly next to me and nod your head like a good girl. Everything would have been just fine. But no! You just had to run your mouth. Now all that money I could have swindled is gone, all down the drain. How could you deceive a woman like Daphne? That's just horrible. If I knew that that's what you were after, I never would have gone along with any of this. Newsflash, I don't give a shit. You have a job to do, and that's all that matters. Do you understand? You sucker people in with the sweet, innocent face of yours, and then I swoop in for the kill. I figured that old hag was an easy target, but nope, she's sharper than she looks. But I've still got some tricks up my sleeve. Maybe I can pull something else on her. I've got this insurance plan, and you're gonna get her to take it out for me, all right? Excuse me, why should I? Don't even start with me. You took on this job and you accepted my payment. That means you're obligated to do the work, little lady. Your feelings can't do the job for you. So don't you run out on our deal here, or you're gonna regret it, capiche? I told you, if it's the mirror you want, you can have it back. I don't care. That's not how this works. It's not about the money, it's about the deal. You can't just walk back the deal now that you've taken it, see? You're in it now, whether you like it or not. Now be a good girl and stop. Let me stop you right there. Who are you? The hell do you want? Oh no, the hero's come to save the day. I'm just shaking in my boots. Hero, I ain't. I'm a Spriggan, and I don't give a rat's ass about the goody two-shoes shit. America's my client told me to fetch that girl, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm asking you nicely to hand her over. Great, one of you pricks. Just what I needed. Look, buddy, you're barking up the wrong tree. This girl's with us. She's not going anywhere. Now, if you don't get out of my face this instant, we've got problems. You heard the boss. Scram. Oh, man, what a friggin' dumbass. Guy really thinks he can just walk up by himself and take on all of us? Who said he was alone? Let's go! Woo! Smitten. Hey, I know that face. Elena Claire? Ugh, of all the goddamn times. Nice work, Elaine. I've got the girl. How did you? What the? Sayla, you shouldn't. Lalua, over here. Sayla, is that you? Whoop! Yeah, you're not getting away, you little... Whoopsie there. Forget about me already, pal. Run, you two. We'll take care of these guys. Okay, thank you. Are you shitting me? You want some more? Looks like you guys don't know when to stay down. Put your hands up and surrender yourselves. You're only digging yourself deeper. For the love of... Seriously? A bracer and a Spriggan ganging up on me? This shit blows. What are you doing? Did I say you could just lie there? Did I? Get your asses up and get them! Yeah, okay. You guys are gonna be real sorry. Woo! Let's go!
I'll kick your ass.
Fuck off!
I'll beat your ass.
No, you won't.
Let's play.
Yeah, let's play.
Shut up.
We can win.
Yeah.
Oh, radiant wings.
God, I love her. And I'm doing it twice for sure. if it even requires a second go around. I said good day. Gonzo. Ah, she's incredible. Jig's up, pal. You're the only one left standing. Yeah, guy. Mercy, please. Of course, I'm taking you to the guild. You have a lot to answer for. Your crimes here and your relationship with A. Do I make myself clear? Yeah, anything but that. Oh, so he was working for him all along. That does track, yeah. I'll let you handle the rest then. Make sure the guy pays for what he's done, and pays good. Hey, Mermaid, how are you, buddy? What's going on? Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Pleasure to see you. Pleasure to have you here. I hope all is well. It's funny, when I got here, she had 2 CP, so I just gave her a Zerum. Dude, really? She only had 2 CP? That is blasphemy. How was your stream, bud? How was Zenless Zone 0? Oh, my back. Of course. You have a good night. Clement was promptly taken into the guild's custody and made to confess his crimes. After looping in Daphne on the day's event, Van escorted Lalua and Sayla back to the Tyrell district.
That takes care of that.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Because it feels so empty without me. Zenless is good. We like popping in once in a while to keep up with the events. Good to hear. I will say what little bit of it I played, very smooth. Very, very smooth. And I'm not really a super duper action RPG or action combat kind of guy, but it definitely felt really good. So I hope you're enjoying it. That is what my chart looked like by this point when I first played. Shazam. I don't know, like I don't want chaos, but chaos just finds us. Thank you both so much for your help. Yeah, we can't thank you enough. I'll admit at first I was like, really? That's Elaine's guy? But the way you two moved in perfect sync was dazzling. Honestly, I'm kind of jealous. Huh? Read the room, Lalua. Sorry, please ignore her. Come on, you. Let's go.
Finish your job already?
Whoa, Feet, what's up, dude? Ah, hey there. Sorry for going off on my own, Fee.
It's no biggie. I'm just glad everything got taken care of. Besides, I've got no interest in being a third wheel.
Oh, Mermaid, you just starting chapter 5? Hell yeah, dude. We're not... Oh, she's blushing. Makes me feel good. You're gonna have to go easy on her. She's more touchy than she lets on. For example, if you start moving the conversation just a little towards her age. Yeah! First off, not funny. And second, I'll have you know I'm still in my early 20s. Of course. My apologies, ma'am.
Don't feel bad, Elaine.
That's so good.
I can be a little sensitive about my age too sometimes. Anyway, I'll go report to the guild for you. Have some fun, you two, okay?
Yeah, dude. Go bump uglies. Like Dan said, for sure. She can be such a tease. Ain't she something, though? Not every day a Jaeger from a famous corps like Zephyr joins the guild, let alone one trained by the Purple Lightning. Shows up and immediately helped out in Tharbad, and she's got a lot of room to get even better, I reckon. Agreed, at this rate, she may even surpass my records. Though sometimes a dour expression crosses her face. She must miss her friends back in Erebonia dearly. Regardless, I must admit it's been a massive help to have her around, and I think she's beginning to settle in here little by little. Once a student council president, always a student council president. You don't get to say that. I was still only vice president when you were around. Renee did things differently, so it was up to you to play the perfect prez. Remember the play that we did on the last day of the festival where you... Oh, you do not get to bring that up again. That was all your fault. Passerby, hey, isn't that... It's gotta be. I wonder what they're talking about. Sucks to be famous, huh? It has its pros and cons. When I introduce myself, sometimes I can make use of my reputation. Much like how you call yourself a Spriggan. True enough.
Knowing you, I imagine you've already eaten dinner.
I mean, haven't had dessert yet. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. No, you know what I'm saying? Would you like to invite me up for some coffee? Huh?
I had enough to hold me over. But I could go for a drink. Want to come with me?
Yes! Boy, do I! They better be drinking espresso martinis and nothing else. I want her playing pin the tail on the Spriggan before morning. Look at Dingo!
Dingo! Why won't you just listen to me?
Dingo the goat.
I need you with me at the Tyrell.
Like, as adorable as it is, truth be told, I would laugh hysterically if she just barfed all over him. You know what I mean? Like that cliche guy taking care of girl, girl's had too much to drink, girl just barfs on guy, and then the following day she like remembers what happens and is like super embarrassed about it. Like that, it would be so good. I would love that.
Like I said, I'll leave the honest journalism to you. Sorry for the trouble, Bramati.
Oh, please. This is nothing. Don't you worry about a thing. Still, if you ask me, I think you're more than ready to leave the back alleys yourself. It's been 8 years, you know.
It's not a matter of how much time's passed. Besides, I feel like my current path suits me better at this point. You should be saying that to Van.
Oh my! Is that him? Cheating on me with Shino?
Oh, Bramati, I would never, fam.
I can't say I'm not jealous, but she's been refining her craft a lot lately. Oh my, my.
Looks like our boy might finally be starting to move on.
I want to chase scoops together.
Adorable.
Here are the gimlet and grasshopper that you ordered.
All right.
Thanks. They've both got just the right amount of foam.
Your shaking technique has really improved, Shino. I'm impressed.
So now, I am not a bartender by any stretch of the imagination. I can pour a good beer and make you a hell of a Crown Royal Manhattan. But I think in some cases, in order to get the froth on top, outside of just like straight up shaking it real hard on ice, some drinks they put egg whites in. They put egg whites, and that's what gives you that extra froth on the top.
Thank you for saying so, but I'm still not a patch on Bramati. Well, please enjoy your drinks.
Ah, this is lovely. Still, I see you like even your cocktails sweet.
Cheesing so hard right now, dude. Just made my eyes water. Like, I love this.
Well, not all the time. Come to think of it, I've shot back a few with Renee, but I guess this is my first time doing it with you, huh?
We were too young, remember? Although I suppose that didn't stop you at the school festival after party.
I got no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, plausible deniability. I have no idea.
I swear, you two are why they say boys will be boys.
God damn, I love them. Considering someone has been avoiding me these past 4 years, we really haven't run into each other much. But, come to think of it, we've ended up with a lot of shared acquaintances. Bramati, Shino, and I suppose even that actress qualifies now. Hey, don't look at me like that. She's just a client, that's all. It's just what happens when two folks work the same city. Especially when our jobs are like two sides of the same coin. I suppose you're right. Though, what does that make Renee? Heads or tails? He's the unlikely chance that the quarter lands, like, vertically. He's on the edge of the coin. Ah, you see, all right. Or the guy with the coin in the palm of his hand. Good point. I thought he'd made a very fitting career choice when he decided to join the Ministry of Home Affairs before graduation. I never expected he'd end up transferring to the CID when it was established and become a rival of sorts. That's just the kind of guy he is. Like how he acts like a venerable older brother figure, even though he's only... Oh my gosh, dude, I just had this revelation. The Law, Gray, and Chaos. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say, could it be like the three of them, like their paths? Obviously, Elaine, Law, Van, Gray. Nah, no, I guess it wouldn't really fit. Not with Renee, unless Renee's down for Chaos. But yeah, I thought I just kind of put something together, but maybe not. I'm swinging, just taking swings, taking a cut. Van is Chaos. Yeah, but Van is really... Yeah, I guess he's probably more Chaos, right? Incidentally, he seemed surprised when he learned I was joining the guild. Happily, he wasn't opposed either. He was like my only ally outside my circle of friends after a certain someone disappeared. Yeah. You really haven't changed at all these last 7 years. Or the last 15, for that matter. While we're talking about not changing, you do know it's your fault I ended up with such a sweet tooth, right? All you did was stuff a poor, impressionable Van full of chocolate and macarons from your family biz all the time. Perhaps. But Renee got just as stuffed and avoided sugar addiction, so I can only think that you're doomed to end up this way regardless. I really don't remember you having this much of a sweet tooth when you were younger, though. Are you sure something didn't happen after? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to rip at old scars. Haven't gotten a clue of what you're even talking about. Still, I don't have any regrets ending up this way. Adds a bit more fun to life. My employees always looking at me funny, but if they're gonna complain about me loving sweet stuff, they can give theirs to me, I say. I still have mixed feelings about your career choice. But I've been feeling a little better about it lately, seeing the sort of people you're attracting. I really didn't expect you to end up with a student of Professor Hamilton working under you, though. Attracting is definitely the right word. It's like I'm a magnet for hard cases these days. Well, I guess Rosette's technically different since she's on loan from Marduk. I'm honestly shocked at just how much you seem to trust her. Not that I have any doubts about how capable she is, given her employer. No, she's capable, all right, and I know I can trust her. Just wish I could say the same about her bosses. Marduk, so shady. You can see the shadow for Selge. You ain't got anything on them, do ya? They're as much of an enigma to us as the society is, I'm afraid. Still, you're the one who has a contract with them. Good job signing away your soul to the Selge Long Shadow. Yeah. Bah. Shino, bring me an Alexander, would ya? I would like a white lady, please. Certainly. I want them to just get hitched so bad. Like, I want that, like, already. Their relationship and all that I have come to learn in its infancy, I want them till the end of time. Damn, I really wasn't expecting to go, you to go and foot the bill. How's a guy supposed to look suave if you won't even let him pick up the check? I was the one who invited you here, and please, that idea is so old-fashioned, it's covered in moss. You're going away next weekend with your team, right? If you really want to buy someone something nice, treat them instead. Besides, I'm sure you're already aware, but being an A-rank bracer pays rather well. Jeez, rub it in some more, why don't you? You can treat next time. How does that sound? I'm glad that there's gonna be a next time. You're on. The tab will be way bigger next time anyway. Could always call Renee too. Oh, wait, I got a better idea. Let's save that for when we go someplace really expensive. In his line of work, the guy's probably loaded by now. Oh, you. Yeah, you! Oh, you! They're so goddamn cute. Just grab her hand. Hold hands, would you please? I would love that. I'm going to take a cab home. You're taking the subway back, right? Yeah, no buses run till this late at night. Night, Elaine. Here's to a good working relationship from here on out. That will be entirely dependent on you. Good night, Van.
Van.
What's up?
Are you really going to go on that trip?
Huh? God, I wish this was fixed. What's gotten into?
It's nothing. I hope you have a good time.
No, say whatever you want to say, dude. I want to hear it so bad.
Don't forget, you're a leader now. Don't get too carried away out there, okay?
Ah! What was that all about? Haven't seen her act like that since we were kids. It's been so long since we first met in Arasion, all those years ago. She was the daughter of the biggest family in the area. Renee was the son of a government man slaving away his life far from home. And I... Kills me. Just tell me. Sounds like she stopped talking to her family after joining the guild, though. Maybe there's some kind of problem in her personal life she's not talking about. Not like it'll make up for what happened 7 years ago, but maybe I should talk to her about it sometime. God, I want it so bad. Their next wedding needs to be theirs. Yes, Dan. 100%.
Okay, I'm gonna head out now.
Imagine getting to know Van, Victorio. That's what I want right now. No backstory. Oh, the chemistry is severely off the charts. I'm a Van X Elaine shipper, but I unfortunately think there's a bigger chance he ends up with Anya's pod. I fucking hope to Christ not. And I don't even believe in him. I fucking pray to Adios that doesn't happen. Personally. If you dig it, that's you.
We'll be right here when you get back. Be careful now. Take good care of her for us. We're counting on you.
Dude, the side eye and the scowl. I know. She's in safe hands with us.
Thank you for looking after her. If she starts being selfish or making a fuss, don't be afraid to give her a talking to.
Oh, bro, Yums is coming with? Yo, let's go. Legit family trip. Let's ride.
We want you to have lots of fun, but we also need you to be a good girl, okay? And don't forget to brush your teeth and use the bathroom before you go to bed.
It's what we've been working on Youngblood with, man. Even with a pull-up, he's had a bunch of, like, pee accidents at night. He's got a pull-up on, so I don't know what happens if he's just rolling around and something happens. So every night it's like, go to the bathroom, pal. She's always a good girl. She'll be fine. We'll be sure to keep a close eye on her at all times. I'll be there for her too. Can't help her pick out souvenirs or something.
So, what did you want to talk about?
Well,
Oh, it's happening.
this conversation might take a while, so I think I'll go make us some coffee first.
Wow, here we go, dude. Wee! Vroom, vroom! This car's the bestest, isn't it? Little kids are so easy to please. And what's wrong with that? It's good to enjoy the little things in life. I'm glad the inn was understanding about her coming with us. Yeah, I was hoping we wouldn't have any issues since she's so young. And sure enough, we didn't. The best inn in Long Lie knows how to do right by its customers. It was considerate of you to propose that we look after her. Her guardians have much to discuss after all. I imagine they got right into it as soon as we left. Maxim may end up having to talk with Victor, too. There is no shortage of things he's got to answer for. If he wants to be a part of their family, he's got to rebuild those burned bridges brick by brick. And if he screws up and gets himself burned, I'll point and laugh my ass off. Family. Catra for Anya's, really? Do you gotta... Oh, dude, Dan, I'm down with that for sure. Out like a light already, huh? Well, it was an early morning for her. I'm not surprised she tried. It's almost 9 a.m. You said that we would be arriving around 12:30, if I recall? Somewhere around there, yeah. Since we've got Yume with us, I'm planning to make a couple pit stops along the way. Oh, I wonder who's calling. I don't recognize this number either.
Hello.
Oh, Nina!
Sorry for calling you so early in the morning.
Well, this is a surprise. Nina! Isn't she... She's an actress we handled a job for a while ago.
I didn't expect everyone to be with you.
I mean...
Wait, are you on the road?
Yes. Yeah, but we're on a major one, so we can get a decent enough signal. We're actually gonna be out of town for the next few days. You didn't have another job for us, did you? Oh, not quite. I really don't want to impose on you either. Well, why don't you just tell us what's up? Can't guarantee we'll be able to help, but I'd still like to hear you out before saying for sure. All right, thank you. It's about Judith, you see. We haven't been able to get in contact with her for a few days now. Really? Do you think that's because... It's gotta be because of that story getting around. That's what I was thinking too. It's completely fabricated, so I wouldn't have expected her to get worked up about it. But the timing sets off a red flag. That's why I was hoping to ask you to look for her. This is Judith Lannister we're talking about, right? She's always struck me as the kind of person who'd let nothing get her down. Maybe the more someone appears to be that way, the more sensitive they are deep down? Nah, she's a super hard-headed lady who doesn't know when to quit. Very? Yeah, her outfit sure doesn't know when to quit. What outfit? No, just ignore them. If she's still missing when we get back to the capital after the day after tomorrow, we'll see what we can do. Until then, I'll give you some of my contacts and call and check if they've heard anything. I would also be happy to look into what I can find on the Orbital Network. Oh, that sounds like more than enough. Thank you both. I don't think you should worry about her too much, though, especially since we all know that article is made up. But if we learn anything, we'll be sure to let you know as soon as we can. Thank you, really. I appreciate you being so accommodating. Seriously, though, that Kingster is tough as nails. I'm sure she's fine. You said you ran into her last weekend, didn't you, Van? Yeah, she was looking for proof that Maxim was involved in a crime. seemed to get real down after I told her suspicions about him couldn't be more off. Kingster, and what kind of crime? I'm having trouble following this conversation. Bro, pod. Really? Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing, dog? I just looked up and read that. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Ugh. Jesus, guy. I'm having trouble following this conversation. Yeah, and you doubled down on it, though. Phil brought it up as a joke, and you were like, yeah, I could definitely dig that. Huh? My guy. Why don't you have a seat? It's all, yo, dude, it's all good. It's fine. That's hardly surprising. That's not that important, but hopefully we'll get the chance to fill you in at some point. Anyways, I'm gonna hit up Dingo and Bermati for starters. I'm too full to eat anymore. Oh, Yooms. Good Start is a hell of a travel jam, too. It's good. Gets me excited like I'm playing Oregon Trail. November 14th, 11:25 a.m. Whoa, those are big rocks. That's called a mountain range. I've seen photos of this one, but it's even more impressive in person. There are two in this area. The Tianshan Mountains in the north and the Ishkol Mountains in the south. Both serve as the dividing line between central Zemuria and the east. Aren't they also known as the Solaris Mountains and the Kunlun Mountains? Yes, that's right. People from the east call them Solaris and Kunlun. But Tianshan and Ishkal are the officially designated names at the behest of the church. I gotcha. She probably learned about that in class. It's weird to think that my homeland is just on the other side. It's basically a hop, skip, and a jump away. You'd have to jump pretty damn high to get over that mountain, though. Your home might as well be in a completely different world. Huh? Whoa! That bike was super duper cool. Man, I'd kill for a ride like that. I thought I saw the Etoile label on it. Good eye, that man was riding one of the high-end models they released in the spring. You have to be quite large to ride one of those, and he was exactly that. Indeed, he had an impressive physique for a man of his age. Why the long face, Van? What's wrong? Are you carsick or something? Nah, nothing like that. Just got a bit of trauma with a guy who rides around on big bikes. Oh, and I ain't talking about Hermes. She's been a huge help. This issue's exclusive to dudes. The dire wolf really did a number on your psyche, huh? Something about that dude makes me want to deck him in the face. Maybe it's the shades. That is inadvisable, Mr. Wei. He has been labeled as an S-Class threat by the Marduk Company. What? You're acquainted with an S-Class threat? Your choice of clientele is atypical, to say the least. There's no way it could be him. What a joke. This ain't even my hometown, and yet here I am getting all nostalgic over this shit. Van looks to be lost in thought. Well, he is smiling, so maybe I shouldn't worry. Completely normal non-NPC character model on a gnarly motorcycle. We've made it!
We're here!
So this is Longlai.
God damn, it is gorgeous.
Wow, I've never seen anything like this.
I got a whole different kind of Eastern vibe compared to Longport. It's like an idyllic town nestled in the mountains. That white smoke is steam from the springs, I assume. It certainly has a distinctive smell to it. Yeah, that's the smell of sulfur. It's a big part of being near a spring. Our lodgings are down to the right across the river. Let's go drop our stuff off before we do anything else. Excuse me. There's so much stuff I've never seen here before. It's so awesome. Everything smells so good too. There's grilled skewers and mochi. Mochi? I still don't remember how to pronounce that, so sorry, I know. And what are those things with leaves wrapped around them? Damn, starved much? What's it called? Zongzai. Actually, I'm starting to feel hungry myself. Mochi, thank you. Same here. I know we had a little bit to eat at the pit stop, but I could use a real meal. Lunch is going to be waiting for us at our lodgings, though, isn't it? Yes, that should have some of the local cuisine, too. No need to rush, I guess. Oh, what are those? They're so hot and they're super black too. I don't know. I don't know what they are either. Maybe some kind of manto? They smell so sweet and fragrant, and Yume is right about the color. The lustrous black really makes them stand out. Huh. I see I've got your interest. These here are hot spring mantou made using bamboo charcoal. They've got black sesame jam inside and are as tasty as they look, but they fill you up fast. You won't have any room for lunch if you have one now. How about I buy some for everyone later? They look so good. I guess we gotta wait if lunch is soon, but we have to come back here later. Well, you certainly know your stuff, young man. I'll be waiting. Longlai's known far and wide for its tea leaves, too. How about trying some of our confections made from them? Our matcha ice cream has been a hot seller lately. Can we, stop, man? We just got here. I get it. You know, just pump the brakes trying to hawk your wares at us, all right? Can we just fucking chill, man, all right? Never mind, he's in. Wait, matcha ice cream? That's a thing now? How do you make something so bitter taste like... Ugh, now I gotta try it. And this is why they hawk their goods. Guys like Van, for sure. Can we? What happened to lunch? I've never seen someone lose all brain function when it comes to sweets the way he does. And with saunas and cars, too. Dude's just insufferable. If we have to wait, you have to wait. We'll already be coming back here after lunch for the mantou, yes? Oh, this place looks so fancy. Yeah, this is a pretty top class. Indeed, it has quite an elegance and beauty to it. I can't imagine how expensive it is to normally stay here. We're staying for free, right? I almost feel guilty about that now. Welcome, you must be Mr. Arkwright and his party. Yeah, that's right, 6 adults and a child. We have been expecting you. Welcome to the Hekizanro Inn. We will be happy to carry your belongings to your rooms. You can have your lunch as soon as you wish after that. Really? Nice. Thanks, guy. Someone wasted no time making himself at home. Whoa, this room is so nice! Not so much as a spot of dust in sight, and the furnishings are rather extravagant as well. Can we share a bed, Agnes, please? Fairy and Reset can sleep in our bed, too. Slumber party! The beds do look wide enough, so I don't see the harm in that. Maybe we could have a special, Samui party instead of a pajama party for the occasion, too? I don't know what that is, but I'm down. I would be happy to join in. So I'm with you two. What did you expect? You the kind of guy who can only sleep when he's by himself? No, that's not it. I should have seen this coming, honestly. Did the widow catty want to be with the girls? Always gotta watch out for the quiet ones, cause there's a hungry wolf somewhere under there, huh? Don't call me Widow Catty ever again. I'm not a wolf. Whatever. I'm fine with this arrangement. I'll try not to snore. Anyways, who's up for lunch? And moving right along. Oh man, I don't think my taste buds have ever been this happy. My mouth is bursting with flavor. It's called Mitao Menji. It's a local dish here in Longlai. Or is it Menji? Maybe it's Menji. The chicken is soaked in peach alcohol before being stir-fried and served in a garlic and soy sauce. Whoever thought of this is a genius. That sounds fucking incredible, dude. Like, are you kidding me? That, like, legit sounds delicious. For being stir-fried and served in a garlic and soy sauce. Damn, man. That sounds wicked yummy. Yeah, D for sure, dude. We need a Trails cookbook. The chicken's so tender, and it's got that sweet peach quality to it that you can't resist. So Aaron said Kingster a bit ago, but I do remember seeing screenshots a friend sent me of the Kuro spreadsheet where they just call her whore? Really? Holy shit! Is that the Japanese, like, is that what they call her in Japanese, or is that just the translation going buck wild? Really? No, they do not? Good Lord, Feb. They went buck wild with the translation. Huh? I mean, it's pretty funny, though. But Jesus Christ, man. The flavor's distinctive enough while still being subtle. I'd call it a perfect blend of sweetness, fragrance, and juiciness. The chef here must be a real pro. The Zongji is so good. Careful, it's also getting all over you. That was amazing! Yeah, my mouth is in heaven right now. And it sounds like whatever they have in store for dinner tonight is going to be even better. It's going to be a traditional Eastern kaiseki meal served in courses. Kaiseki? What's that? It's kind of one of those pretentious meals that are all about presentation. Though in this case, I'm sure the Eastern cuisine's as good as it looks. It's more of a Far Eastern thing than what I'm used to. Something I've noticed, by the way, but how do you know so much about everything here, Van? I was wondering the same thing, actually. This isn't the first time you've showed us around somewhere. But it feels like you've known this place far too well to have just come here for work. I was hoping you wouldn't pick up on that. I lived here a few years back. Really? When was that? When I was 19, so for about half a year. It was more for training than for fun, though. That explains it, then. I suppose that must have been while after he separated from Elaine and Mr. Kincaid? So, back when you were my age, huh? Hard to believe your memory's still sharp enough to remember that happened over a decade ago. It was only 5 years ago, damn it! But, yeah, I should be able to play tour guide for you guys just fine. Anyway, like I said earlier, we're gonna split up for 2 hours. Go ahead and sightsee for a stroll, or go for a stroll, grab something else to eat. The guidebook we got from the inn should help you around. Try and avoid going around alone, though, especially you, Yums. You always gotta be with someone. Aye, aye, sir. If there's anything you would like to see, I would be happy to accompany you. There's so much I want to check out, I don't know where to start. What did you have in mind, Agnes? I know I want to see the temple, but I'm not sure whether or not to go there first. Drink, play, and buy is my game plan. There's gotta be a spot for Mahjong here, right? Even if there is, it's not going to be in any tour guide. I guess I should help him around Should help them around some before they get themselves in trouble. Select 2 additional members to accompany Van. They will be swapped out later using the computer in the room. Oh, they can be swapped out. My bad. Aaron and Humes. Like, for me, that's a no-brainer. 100%. Aaron and Humes. Yeah, definitely more tame, Dan. Agreed. Don, yeah. I asked 3D modelers and photographers to put more effect on these foods. Dog trip. There's a spot you need to see first for the red spots on the map. Oh, okay. Lay it on me, big handsome. Well, actually, can I go in? Well, this isn't going to be like a shop, is it? It's going to be like, do you want to take a bath?
Hello.
Do you need something?
Hell yeah, man. Give me all the goods. Go to the river in the middle. Aye, aye. Well, actually, hang on first. Can I even... No matter where we go, we can just go. We can just cook. No problem. Oh, shit, I gotta use it first. I'm a dum-dum. Right on.
I'll give it a try.
240 eat. Wow. Holy smokes, man. 24 CP, 240 EP. Pretty damn good. Wild Parfait. 60 CP for those?
Sure, give me a minute.
We need to do this before we wrap up. Okay, so this bit is like the festivals in Cold Steel Azure. You got 8 tickets to spend at different booths. Each person you bring along will have unique reactions to the different events. Right on. Okay. I'm down.
I'll give it a try. I put my heart into it.
I will make oodles. All right, so now we go out, and Dan says to the river in the middle.
Don't be shy.
Damn, I'm not gonna be.
For today.
I've already had apple gelato, so we're fine there.
Fresh manto. Hello there.
Hello there.
Come again.
The event in the very middle and bottom of the map. Middle bottom. So this one down here by the mountain range cliffs. Or am I flipped around the wrong way? Middle bottom, or this one over there. So this is middle. Far left in the middle.
Eyes up, Humes.
Oh, the thin
Don't
path.
fall in.
Okay, cool. That works perfectly. No fishing. Travesty. Fishing is something one can attain master of too, to become one with the mountains, to read the flow of the rivers. What's with this old guy? Guess he's a fisherman? You there, sir. You seem interested in fishing. No need to restrain yourself. Come, free yourself and embrace fishing with me. I'm Kukai, a master of fishing in the East. Yeah, dude! Do I get to do it once? I'm holding a bit of a fishing competition. I hope to convey the true mastery of fishing to the people of this land while I'm here. Oh yeah? Well, this is the season for dragon trout, and so I chose to make the most of it while the time was on us. Of course, no early registration required. Competition is both the joy and source of self-improvement in fishing. As I recall, that's a common fish around Longlie. Didn't plan on a fishing trip, but it's a valid tack. Holy shit, I really get to? Fine by me if we're gonna do this. I'll get the bigger fish. I'll get the biggest fish of any of us. Wow, fishing! I've never done this before. Just watch. I'm gonna fish up dinner tonight. No, you get to watch this time. Don't want you slipping into the river, especially in this season. Don't worry, I'll catch a big fish for the both of us, so you're on my team, got it? Oh, okay. You go get the fish, Van. Hot damn! So it's a legit thing! So Van and company joined the fishing competition just to enjoy the fishing. Though they did compare the fish they managed to catch, which I don't actually get to do it.
Hey.
Oh, it's an arowana. It's an ocean gale fish. God damn it, dude. What a blue balling. It's definitely a start. You know what? It is funny, too, because as much as I enjoy fishing in the games, the total opposite for Scott, RPG Fancom. He hates it, and he's stoked that it's not even in here. Ah, that's a pretty big one. Wow, Van, that's great. Bet you couldn't do it without me helping, huh? You know it, Humes. Would have been hopeless without you. Oh my, that is a very impressive dragon trout. I didn't think you had it in you to pull up one that big. You're quite skilled. Have you considered taking up the rod professionally? I mean... Nah, I'm good. I only fish as a hobby sometimes. Still, it's a good hobby to have.
You're mine.
Hey, look at that. You did totally okay-ish. Not as big as the one I fished up, of course. Already blind as a bat, huh? Mine's way bigger than yours. Pfft, just admit you lost. You want a piece of this? Like 2 peas in a pod. Hume's just chilling, tra-la-la. And so they spent a bit more time wetting their lines, enjoying the peaceful moment fishing. Yo, that was super good, dude. I dug that. Thank you very much. That was great. Yeah, Estelle had it, and it was just for that competition.
Alrighty.
Which is funny because, just because I'm new to him, I know he's really big on YouTube, and he's been playing through Sky. In one of the intros to his videos, he was like going on this rant, you know, this over the top like speech about it, and he talked about fishing. Nico, yeah, that's him. Just wanted to see you get excited about fishing, then reacted to not fishing. Got 2 notes if you want to knock them out before the wrap up. Yeah, man, let's go. All I'm doing is sweating bullets, so I'm good to go. Dude, I really did think like maybe we're gonna get to do it once. No such luck. It's unfortunate. You might as well go shopping first.
I almost forgot. I gotta find a souvenir for Mommy.
Torton Walker on the bridge over the river closest to fishing. Okay.
I'm proud of all my wares. It's been a pleasure.
Buy some rainbow berries just because. Yeah, Victoria, I'm with you too. So you also took Aaron and Humes. Great choice. Yeah, for sure. Aaron the bro, Sarah, and then Humes just so goddamn adorable.
Take as long as you need.
Maybe I will. Nice, the new. Oh, hot dog. I mean, it would drop his accuracy to 97%, like, not horrible. I can deal with it. Shoot. Maybe. All right. Ow, my neck. Yeah, dude, magic evasion can kiss my grits. I could give two poops about magic evasion. This is a no-brainer for everybody. I don't really want to drop our speed anymore, so I think I'm going to hold off on the botas. Truth be told. Oh, yeah, dude, I saw that I had like 100K, and I was like, well, need that. Booyah! All right.
I'll be waiting for you.
Down the drain? Come on now.
Take as long as you need. I'll be waiting for you. Take as long as you need.
Oh, for Renee? Goddamn right we will.
I'll be waiting for you.
I bet you will.
Well.
Okay, so now we'll... closest to fishing on the bridge. Huh. Torta and Walker. All right, we've packed our luggage away, so shall we go and look around, Torta? This feeling, it was well worth coming all the way here from La Burle? Bro, take us home with you. Of course, even in La Burle, we're loosely familiar with Eastern culture, but reading of it and experiencing it are two different things. Also, that guide showed me a few places that were breathtaking. Fucking A, man. Just want to go back. It's a very different experience than back in Elmo! Yeah, man! God, I just love it there. Not that I'm knocking their bona fides. This just feels more authentic. I can't really put it into words. It just is. The into is more than I imagined. It really was worth saving up our mirror for the trip over the past few years. Super good. And then Ludecia, she's a Carmen Sandiego type near a big tree northwest part of the map. All right.
I've never seen anything like it. No need to be shy now.
Oh, shit, man.
See you again.
Nope, not down this way. Big tree on the northwest part of the map. Okay. Rodrigo. Oh, damn dog, it's a church. Valeris, I mean, I've known of a few people to start with this. To me personally, it feels like it could be a really good starting point. There are some returning characters, you know, you might not have total reference to, but they don't like really lean on it too hard. But I think it's a pretty good spot, man.
Right.
Well, hello, doorway to the east. Here's my chance to get everything I need before I head out. I couldn't get out here in time for the direct line, but hey, that gives me a chance to actually prepare. There's a lot of people hoping for our support across the mountains. I've never gone this far east before, but as a proud NGO worker, I've got everything I can. NGO. Oh, prep for the next one? Okay, cool. Right on. Then yeah, this will be, we'll wrap things up right here then. I've been told I should play all previous games first, but I'm glad it's not a requirement. Nope. Like, the only thing I will add to that personally is that if you want absolute, like, the most complete context you could possibly have with playing this series, then yeah, I would absolutely recommend playing all the other games, you know, but play it how you want. If you're playing them, I feel like you're doing yourself a serious service for sure. Yo, Crimson, what's up, man? Thank you so much for the raid, dude. Playing through Daybreak yourself? Are you before or after me? I'm in the intermission. How goes it, man? We're actually just wrapping up ourselves here, man. So thank you very, very much for the raid, man. Welcome in, everybody. I'm very sorry we're just buttoning things up. We're usually done around midnight Eastern Standard. Final chapter? Hot damn. Hope you're fucking loving it, duder. But yeah, Valeris, I think you'd be in good shape starting here, dude, for sure. And then if if you feel like it, if you're inclined to double back and play some of the others, then, right on. But yeah, I think you're in for a great friggin' treat, dude. Yeah, just like what Carmenado said. Oh, man, that fan feels good. Yeah, everybody starts at a different spot. And like I said, don't let anybody ever try to be like, you have to play this. Nah, man, just like I said, if you want the full scope of everything, sure, start with the Sky Trilogy, then you do Crossbell, then you do Cold Steel, then you get into, you do Reverie as well. Like, if you literally wanted like the fullest of full pictures, then that's how I would recommend playing it. But definitely not a requirement, man. You're gonna play Trails and find out. That's it. Like, that's our love language here. Play Trails and find out, dude. I think you will love it. Like Phil said, yeah, there's a demo on the Switch and on PlayStation, so for sure, dude. But yeah, so as we wrap up, thank you all very, very much. Great start to the week, dudes. Did I not alt tab out accordingly? Guess not. Ho, 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 ho. We are gonna go and see. The Joe Show is doing some Sky SC. Yo, thank you very much, D. Yeah, man, we're gonna go upstairs and pop on the AC and hunker down for an evening of snuggles, as is tradition. Let's raid the Joe Show. Yeah, no, there's no W there. There we go. Yeah, so they're going through Sky FC for the first time, man. So, I mean, so Valeris, if you follow through with us for the raid, you'll get a look at Sky too. If you just want to catch a peek, this is, well, the most current here in the West, and now we can take it back, man. We can hop in the DeLorean, punch that shit to 88, dude. And you get a glimpse of the sprites if that's your thing, man. But thank you all very, very much. I love you guys. I hope you have a great Tuesday. Looking forward to being back here tomorrow night, dudes. So stay happy, stay healthy, stay excellent. Be good, dudes.